19.
Well, I mean, that's Canada. You can go to like the Philippines.
Yeah,
It's like 11.
You've always been allowed to watch it. You're not supposed to be able to watch it on your own. You're just allowed to star in it now. You're
You just
legally
need your
allowed to star in
parents.
it.
I see.
Yeah, you could legally be a porn star now. That's the only thing that's changed.
You have to
Like
share me.
14, it would be fucking
There you
great.
go. Your future's looking up.
Oh, clearly. If this shit doesn't work out, I'll just fucking...
How come my character doesn't have
Wait, how do you
it's a name on the icon?
What do you mean? Oh,
Like the little guy like on the actual map doesn't have
Yeah.
Kelsey on. How do I add that?
you go to your bio and info, I think. No, attributes and abilities, character sheet. I'm not sure how you get your token to say that. Bio and info, edit. Style.
Like, I don't know how did he like Photoshop the text on it and then use that picture as the token?
No. So go to your character sheet, like chat, blah blah, character. Click it, click bio and info, and then top right, edit.
Yeah. But how do I?
I don't know, figure it out. I think it's there. Unless, Dad, you know how to do that?
How to do what? Sorry, what we did?
Kelsey's token doesn't have his name.
Yeah, I manually created the tokens, and I think I was getting busy, and I don't think I put it on there.
No, he switched his picture, I think.
Oh, that's because he sucks then. So, didn't put your name on your own token. Screw you.
My goodness.
No, you switched my picture for me.
Really? Kelsey or token. Yeah, so the second time I did it, I didn't put your name on it. So I have to edit your token. And I put to put your name on it. So, it's okay. It's the nameless guy. Kelsey. Easy peasy.
He's a rogue.
Yeah. Okay, so, short version, who wants to do the recap for last time for a free, what is it thing called again?
Oh, inspiration.
They don't stack,
Inspiration.
right?
Yeah. Who doesn't have an inspiration yet and wants to do a recap?
I don't have an inspiration yet.
Do you want to do a recap?
Sure. Pretty sure we left where we had killed the giant and went in the tomb. We saw a purple tree that ended up getting burnt down when we got ambushed. Then we went to a town, and then fought a tree for a bit, and Tom and his goon sucked into the tree.
Accurate.
Oh, and Jacob got bit by a rat.
That's true, he did get bit by a rat. And he failed his con check. Very sad for you, Jacob.
I can't see the... Oh, here it is. Why I'm open chat. Oh. There's no chat in the D&D channel?
Sorry, what?
If you right-click, and you can open chat on D&D.
Oh, no, it's just the people.
Do you mean in Discord, you mean?
Yeah. So we had a chat group where I'd posted some pictures
On
before,
general.
General.
Yeah, it's general.
Oh, that's why.
But yeah, you can open a D&D text chat as well, but it's...
Okay,
It's weirder.
I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'll just
general.
post stuff in general. You want it? Okay.
Yeah.
So I can click on general but still talk in here. Okay, cool. Okay, and then my direct messages are up top.
Top left, yeah.
Okay.
You're figuring it out. Let's go.
Okay. So you guys are back
To
on
town?
the road.
Oh, on the road,
Yeah.
yeah.
No. What's your normal marching order? You guys can line your characters up there.
Definitely, I'm not going first. Ben, get the fuck back. There we go.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know what's on
Whoa,
third.
whoa,
You're
whoa.
headed
Hey,
from the top
wait,
of
which
the map.
direction? Which direction are we going?
From the
we're-
top
oh.
to the bottom.
Oh,
We're
shit.
marching
Wait.
single file, right?
Nah,
You can
we
march whatever
doubles.
order you guys want.
Yeah.
I'm literally asking you. You tell me how you guys want to march.
I'll
Like
chill in the
this.
back.
Switch Ben and Uglet. There you go. Put Uglet in the front as well.
This was like disproportionately
Highest
painful than I
HP.
expected.
Yeah, I know. Jacob, move your token down. Next
got
to there you go.
screwed.
Perfect. Ben,
Oh
move
my god!
next to
All my
Switch.
map work got destroyed.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
How?
Oh man. I'm sad now.
That's rough.
Oh,
That
that's
is
like
rough.
instant depression. I'm overwhelmed. Waves depression now.
How much stuff was lost?
All of it.
I downloaded a bunch of maps last play session, which nobody showed up for. 'Cause you all hate me.
Jeremy did.
Yeah.
And so I was all sad about it. Oh my
Yo,
God.
what is this?
Okay, it is what it is. I'll figure it out as we go. No problem. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Can we?
Oh.
Wow, how much spam?
I know, right?
I can't see anything.
Okay. Anything that anyone's character particularly needs to get done or wants to address before? Or you guys have any buffs that typically go? It's in the morning. You just started a day of travel. You've been on this road before. This is
I need to use the washroom.
Wait,
Is this in real life type thing? We're talking IRL.
Yeah. I'll go
you
by
can
a
just
tree.
go.
I was just stressed because this is the
I'll go
moment
by a
you,
tree.
you make a funny sound on Discord and we're all like, okay, thanks, man.
Jesus.
Okay. You right there, Ben?
Yeah?
Oh, sorry. It's Jeremy.
Oh,
Oh.
he's laughing, not making a funny sound.
No, I was just saying whoever needs to use the washroom, quote unquote. But anyway, never mind. We're getting off track. So, is there any buffs that you guys got going? Is there any standard operating procedures? Is there any stuff that you normally do? You know, it's the start of the day. So, is there anything that you guys are doing?
Stand up.
Stand up. That's okay.
Start walking.
I'm ready for life. I'm ready to experience life.
So,
Stretch.
you guys just spring at her as you're traveling. Do you travel with your weapons out? Do you probably weapons put away? You got all your armor on? Do you travel light and free?
Armor
Um,
on, but I'm a mage, so I guess.
Armor
have any
on, bow
weapons.
ready.
Armor on, bow in
I have
hand.
my hands on my
Yep.
hilt, with my daggers ready for anything.
You walk around the hands and hilts of your daggers the entire time.
That's horrible. You don't do that, Julian.
It feels awkward. I'm just gonna say. Every once in a while, as you're walking, you forget your hands on the tips of your
Well,
weapons,
like,
and that means
keep your weapons away. There's
No, the handle.
advantage.
the
No,
pointy
but-
end of the
but-
sheath
but
pokes
there's-
into you.
There's no advantage to that because when you attack, you get your weapon drawn for free. So why would you have it already drawn?
There's an
so you
advantage.
waste-
He's identified where his primary weapons are for everybody observing him. It's a total advantage to that.
It's like a quick draw.
Sure,
It's
but
like I know exactly what he's going to go for. So if I was going to, freeze something in place, that's what I would focus on first.
we walk at a normal pace.
And this is your marching order, 3 abreast. Sova, Uglet, and Kusa up front.
Yeah.
The Benjini, the Great Benuscus, is sort of in the back here. Oh, it's nice fireball formation. I like that. That's a good one. We'll stay with that. Okay, that's how you guys are locked in place
Yeah,
now. Nobody can
always.
move
That's
nothing.
always how we walk.
Perfect fireball formation. Okay, out of the bushes. Huzzah! No, just kidding. Okay, you guys carry on. If you guys could move, who's the primary? Who's the person? Just pick one person, or maybe I should create a party token.
We'll follow Uglet.
Yeah, so Uglet, you can move your character 10 feet at a time. Is
10
anyone
feet.
anyone doing anything particular? Wandering off, cooking, food,
Foraging.
foraging.
Can I forage?
That's gone badly every time so far. Fucking poison berries.
It's gone good for me.
Guess y'all
Is
can
everyone else gonna
forage.
move into position?
Yeah, it's fine. Everyone can move up a little bit.
Jeremy and
let's just
Graham
do the
haven't
distance
moved.
here. So from there, I'm gonna say Kusa and Banaskis can make a perception check. Other people can make a perception check, but they have a minus. Yeah,
Wow.
that's good. good. Kusa doesn't see anything.
Very unlucky. Ooh, Ben, that's also
Oh.
rough.
Damn, that's rough. This
It is.
second one was nice.
Where's my fucking perception?
Wait.
I
there you go.
got a nat 20.
Nice. Even though
Damn.
your Vexus is staring through a tree, which would have been normally easy to spot for everybody else, Uglet, nobody made it except for Vexus. Just for what it's worth, basically it was an additional 5 difficulty for everybody other than Kusa and Toxic. So Sova, Kelsier, Uglet, you needed to get DC 15. Kusa and Toxic only need to get DC 10. Everyone else needed 15. Vexus makes it. Vexus, this tree here, is oddly yellow.
I'm colorblind. Just keep walking, boys.
Okay, everyone carries on. We can move up another 10 feet.
Another colorful tree.
What the fuck?
So at this point, I'm going to just look at the skills on the character sheet here. So does anyone have knowledge nature?
Didn't Kusa? Or is it Uglet?
I think I might have it.
Okay.
I mean-
if you have the skill, only if you have the skill, you can roll it. If it's
Okay. Oh, which one was it?
knowledge nature.
Just nature.
Nature intelligence.
Nature, yeah. There you go. Sova, you note this tree is yellow. Everyone else, obviously, at this point has observed it, although it doesn't seem to stick out to anybody. But, there's something, I would say, not necessarily unnatural, unhealthy about this yellow that you notice, just for what it's worth.
I'll cast Firebolt targeting the tree.
You what?
Cast Firebolt targeting the tree.
Okay. Everyone can roll for initiative.
Well, okay.
Oh,
You're
boy.
attacking. It's bullshit.
Oh, I
Bullshit.
need-
I got a kick in your character sheet. Doesn't count.
That's
That
fine.
sucks for Kusa.
Oh, I rolled fucking 5 this time. Unlucky.
Oh wait, I got a 19 instead of a 20.
Yeah, I rolled 10 and then fucking 5.
So this is round 1. There we go. We'll reorganize that. Descending order. Everyone does nothing. Entire initiative order rolls through. Vexus, your turn.
Firebolt at the
You-
tree.
Firebolt the tree. This tree here.
Rolled a 19.
Okay, that touches the tree. The tree seems to be hit by fire.
Alright.
So now we're in initiative at this point. Kusa, you're next. You have seen Vexus firebolt the tree. How many firebolts a day do you get?
1 million. Trillion, billion, million. It's a cantrip. As many as I want.
It's like the federal government printing money.
Yeah. As much as they want.
Without inflation.
What, is it
I-
burning? The tree?
Well, sort of a little bit, yes, but it's not fully on fire. The tree's got hardness. It is on fire, but it's not engulfed in flames.
Alright.
I'm gonna walk my 30 feet towards the tree.
Why the fuck
Yeah.
would you do that, you idiot?
Wait, no, I'll do 20 feet. I don't want to get that close to the tree.
Tell us how you really feel. There, Nate. Oh my goodness. Okay, you wander up towards the tree. To you, it's not clear why the tree was attacked. It's yellowy. It definitely stands out. The other trees are mostly green. This one's yellow.
Let's just wait for it to burn, no? I'm a racist, so I see other colored trees in this green forest, and I have to burn them down.
Okay, next person is Sova.
Kelsier.
No, Kelsier. Who's Kelsier? Who's the nature? No, it's nature guy.
Sova knows nature.
Right. Okay. Thank you,
Julian.
Kelsier.
I'm gonna move up. Just right here.
Benascus.
I'm going to move right here.
Okay.
Yep.
It had like a 20-foot radius blast tree. So, yeah, I'd say Chris is too close. So is Kelsey.
That's it, Damascus. You just go and move there.
Actually, I'll fireball the tree as well.
Good,
Okay.
Ben. Very good.
Yeah. Well then. Does that hit?
7.
No. You missed the tree, actually. The fireball flies off and misses the tree, hits a patch of grass behind, sets it on fire. Sova. So, yeah, Sova, what do you do?
I'm just gonna go up a tiny bit just to get a good view of the tree.
That's
Okay.
the perfect distance.
You have a good view of the tree.
Yes.
It is clear to you from your knowledge of nature, that this tree is just dying, and it's an oddly colored yellow because basically it's dead for whatever reason.
But it's not burning, even though I firebolted it.
Well, no, it's got some. It is burning. I'm saying it's just not engulfed in flames. So there's definitely a fire at the base of the tree that will grow. It takes a round, and the fire has a
Okay,
chance
so
to
when I asked you,
expand.
is it burning, you said it's definitely being hit by fireball, but it's not engulfed in flames.
Yeah, that just hasn't exploded into flames
Inanimate
yet.
object, so there should be a fire.
It's on fire. The tree is on fire, and I did confirm that. It's just not engulfed. The whole tree, all 4 squares, are not engulfed in flames yet. So there's a fire at the base of the tree right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sova.
Can I continue moving up?
You can.
Out?
Yep.
15. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so to be fair to you, I'm not shocking you. This square between you right here is the square that's on fire, as it's the closest square between Vexus, right, and then the tree. So there's a fire here. Okay.
Okay.
In fact, I'll mark it. Actually, what is this? I can draw objects, right? Draw shape. Draw shape. Rectangular. We will do red, and we will do this for fire. Does that help?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So natural fire. Yeah. So after Sova is Uglet. So you, by the way, Sova, I think I covered it off for you, but you're aware. You see the tree. You know what's going on. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. Uglet.
I'll just move up my 25 feet and
Yeah.
I'll just take the dodge action.
You're very quiet, Jacob.
So Uglet moves up. Looks super dodgy. Looks extra agile. Definitely would be hard to hit him. So Vexus. On Vexus's turn, Vexus roll a 1d8 for me, please.
4.
4. Perfect. So remember, we start top left as we talked about before. 1, 2, 3,
Below Sova.
4. The fire expands here. Now, just for Sova's benefit, that fire could have expanded on top of you had it gone
3.
differently, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you're aware, right? So there's a peril that I was trying to highlight for you, just for next time. Not that I think you would have cared, it wouldn't hurt you, but anyway, the fire expands. You're about to start a forest fire if this keeps expanding every turn. So, Vexus, anything else you want to do?
I'll run 30 feet to here, and then take the dash action for an additional 30 feet to here.
Okay. Anything else? That's it?
That's it.
Kusa.
Is there a rule in 5e about pissing range?
I would say you could theoretically hit the square next to you.
A 5-foot pissing range.
Except for Uglet, because you're working with smaller tools.
Oh, unlucky, Jacob.
I'm gonna move 10 feet. You're very vocal about it.
Art mimics reality.
And I'm gonna piss on this square right here.
Okay. In an effort to extinguish it?
Yes.
It's like a 25% chance it's burn next turn.
Okay. Roll percentile for me,
Actually,
please.
even more than that, because this one could go. Yeah.
Oh, is it /R?
Yes, /R 1d100.
What does click top right?
There's a space between the R and the 1. There you go. 70. Okay. It remains on fire. Kelsier.
I'm gonna go down here.
Yeah.
And just stay there.
That's it.
Yeah.
Benascus.
I'm going to. Actually, I'll stay right here and I'll just firebolt the tree again.
Bang.
Okay. Make a roll.
15.
So you can hit the tree. I'm presumably going to hit the other square that's not on fire on your side of the tree, basically. Is that
like-
reasonable?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oops, I got the wrong
1d8?
thing.
Or no, that's not yet.
You're welcome to roll the 1d8.
No, I rolled the d8s.
Yeah. Oh.
I
Isn't it
rolled-
1d8?
Yeah,
Well, it's
I'll
next-
roll 2d8. Well, there's 2 fires now.
Yeah, there's stuff's on fire. I mean, it's burning. There's inanimate stuff burning right now.
Okay. So next turn. Okay, yeah. Never mind.
Okay, so you're pretty sure you're looking at the ground in a tree on fire and everyone's attacking it. That's what you're seeing.
Just gonna continue moving up. I want to check out this side of the tree.
my
See if
God.
there's anything wrong with it.
Do you move through the fire?
I
or
move around it.
did you calculate the move around it?
Wait, what is it?
15
1, 2,
feet.
3, 6.
No.
Isn't that what it is?
1,
1, 2, 3, 4,
15 feet.
6.
Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, you're good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, you go around to the other side of the tree. It definitely looks like a dead yellow tree to you.
Can we just fucking move on? All of you retards, can you just fucking come down to me and leave the map? Holy shit.
Can we not start a forest fire?
I was just, you're all traumatized. You realize the trauma
No,
that you
I've been
previously
non-traumatized for fucking 10 minutes. I'm dashing off the map because everyone's just fucking dicking around the tree. Just leave. I shot it, it burned, which means it's not alive, or it's not like an enemy. If it's on fire, it's
What if there's
it's
treasure inside the
inanimate.
tree?
Then it's metal and it'll be there when we come back. So let's go.
Somebody takes it.
No, they won't take it.
Anyway, needless to say, you guys managed not to burn the forest down or light yourselves on fire, which was the primary risk of this yellow dead tree. And you exit the map, is that correct? After Vexus is yelling at you guys, and Sova, yeah, there you go. I was hoping for Sova to say, what's the deal with the tree, guys? It's just a dead yellow tree, right? But he didn't share that information with the rest of the
It's
party.
very solitary.
Okay, that's that entire counter. You guys survived. Congratulations.
Wrong
Do we level
order.
up from that?
We're exactly the backwards order.
You defeated the dead tree. Boom, done. Okay, yeah, it's a couple days heading back to town. In that time frame, I would like to get everybody to make a Constitution roll.
Constitution roll. Oh, I rolled a 3.
I
We
rolled
all,
a
we
3
all
as
rolled
well.
really bad. Holy shit.
That's awesome. This is awesome. This is fantastic. Okay,
Oh,
now that everybody's made a Constitution roll, I'm assuming you guys are typically doing night watch kind of a deal.
Oh, wait. When I wake up, since Ben does as well, we have the portent perk. So we roll 2d20 each, and we can use those rolls whenever we want to. So I rolled an 18 and a 7. I'll use my 18 now as replacement for my 3.
What is this ability called? D&D
Portent.
5e. I'm gonna look it up.
I'll post
Portent.
this. I
Portent.
think I have it.
D&D Portent.
Portent Wizard.
School of Divination.
So yeah, Divination Wizard. It's the first ability you get.
Starting at second level, when you choose the school, glimpse of the future to begin, and press your readiness. When you finish a long rest, roll 2d. When you finish a long rest, roll
Yeah.
2d20s
You just have.
and record the numbers rolled. No, you're resting right now. I'm talking about night watch. You're at night. It's night watch right now. You can
No,
place any attack roll, saving roll, or ability by which you or a creature that you can see with one of these foretelling rolls. You must choose to do so before the roll and replace the roll in this way
before.
once per turn.
Okay, so I'll forget about that this time. But yeah. So there's a long rest before the tree.
Yes, there
I
is.
forgot to roll. So whatever.
Okay, so the idea here is that you could basically once per day re-roll, get 2 rolls on a skill roll or get advantage on a skill roll. essentially, or something
Anybody I
like
see, not even a skill roll, an attack roll, a saving throw, or a skill
Okay.
roll.
that. You just have to declare it ahead of time. I'm using important.
Yes, ahead of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No problem. That sounds cool. Neat ability. Okay. Regardless, what's your normal watch process? I was looking for like an SOP kind of. This guy stays up. That guy first, second, third watch. I'm assuming you do 3, 4 watches.
Yeah, so same as last time. We had a good system last time.
What was your system last time?
We each stay up for 2 hours, or 4 of us,
'Kay.
5, whatever.
So 6 of you.
Yeah.
Who stays up for 2 hours?
Well, I guess Graham was gone, so there was only 5 of us. But we all do at some point, I guess. I'll start first watch.
I'll do second watch.
I'll do fourth.
Okay. So sorry. First watch is Vexus. Benascus is second watch. Who is third?
Kusa, yeah,
Kusa
and then Kelsey.
and Kelsier. Okay. So Sova and Uglet don't have watches, and that's cool with everybody.
Yeah, they're just
They
lazy
just sleep
fucks
the night
who
away?
They sleep, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I'm going to randomly roll.
We're gonna eat and drink before bed.
Ooh, that's Benascus. Benascus, make a perception check.
That's fine. Shh, Jacob.
Nice. So, it's weird for you. You're doing this. You're on your watch, and honestly, half the night is some tossing and turning by people in the camp, and like weird sounds coming out of somebody, just like in the background. Because it's night, and you're not really paying attention to the people in the camp. You're paying attention for stuff outside of the camp. But it's weird. You basically find most of the evening unnerving, and unsettling, with the random sort of sounds coming out of the group. Random. And so it's it's unnerving for you. It's the best way to put it. Something not right about things.
You're really
Okay.
quiet, Jacob. Like, if you can turn your mic up, do it.
I literally don't know how to turn it up any more than this.
Can you get it closer to your mouth?
I guess.
Yeah, try something. You're like, I have you at 180 and you're like whispering.
Yeah, I recovered my computer and I don't know how to work like the new version of Windows to boost my mic.
Okay, I'll show you after. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
So let's say I just feel unnerved, or I feel like an unnerving feeling.
I'm just saying it's happening. There's the
Okay.
information. You can choose to do something with it or not.
What kind of noises do I hear from the camp? Like what sounds exactly?
Like chittering. That's the best way to put it.
Chittering.
Like someone's talking in their sleep?
Yeah, like someone's chittering in their sleep.
Okay. I want to, while still being cautious of my surroundings, go wake Vexus up, and then I would like to check out the chittering noises with Vexus.
Okay, so just for what it's worth, because everyone's got to get a certain number of hours of uninterrupted sleep, right? Isn't that how that works?
Correct, 8. It's not
8.
sleep, it's rest.
Rest.
So combat, that just disrupts rest. But
Right. So, but what about getting up and searching for something, or et cetera, et cetera?
like you can't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could read it. It just says like light activity is permitted, but you can't like hide.
Yeah, okay, so you can perceive things and you can walk around. So, you see, you wake up Vexus,
Yeah.
and what do you say?
I say this feels super unnerving, and I'm hearing noises from the camp, and I'm sure you can hear them too now that you're woken up. And I say, do you want to go check them out and see?
Yeah, it's not constant, but just every several minutes you hear a like that. It's weird, and like
Okay.
the chattering of teeth.
Is there a
Okay.
fire? Like, can we see, or is it dark?
Yeah, you can light the area, and there's a chance you'll start waking up other people and interrupt their rest as well. It's dark. You probably don't have a fire going all night, I would guess.
Yeah.
I think usually you do, right? Like the person on watch should keep the fire, like tend the fire.
But you are absolutely capable of getting a fire going. If you wish to have one, you can have one.
All right, right here I'll cast firebolt.
Yeah. Boom. So that makes noise. Technically, that would be considered the sounds of combat. Would you agree?
Sounds of combat? Yeah, I guess it's
Yeah.
a spell,
Okay.
but
Everyone can make a perception check. DC 10 to wake up.
Okay. I just remembered something that's kind of stupid to remember now, but elves don't actually sleep.
Wait, what? Yeah, they do.
They don't
They-
close their eyes.
they-
They do rest. They're still required to have
Yeah,
rest.
they're meditating. It's one sec. I'll paste it because I just remembered.
They meditate and don't sleep.
For 4 hours, like it, for a long rest.
Just for Uglet's benefit, you're advantaged on this
Interesting.
roll for what it's worth. Anyway. Okay, so Kusa sleeps.
Wow. Okay.
Uglet wakes up. Sova wakes up.
Well, then you should take 2 of our watches each night. That's
Elsie
convenient.
wakes up.
I'm
Elves
also
do not
elf,
sleep.
so-
Instead, they meditate deeply, remaining in semi-consciousness for 4 hours a day. And common word for meditation is trance. Yeah. So anyway, Kusa, you meditate through this. Strangely enough,
Okay.
everyone else wakes up. So boom, fireball's been cast. Same sort of scenario. What's going on? And then basic Vexus says what?
I'll shush everyone down.
Yeah.
And just tell them to wait for the fire to light the area up.
Yeah, you're just lighting a campfire. You tell everyone go back to sleep. I'm just lighting a campfire.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Like quiet
So-
down.
Does anyone want to stay up, or does everyone go back to sleep?
I want to ask why he's lighting a fire.
Because it's fucking dark and cold, bro.
Okay, fair enough. I'll go back to sleep.
Okay.
Is the map updated?
What the fire? I mean?
Oh no, like, are we on a different map than before? with
Testing
the-
out.
Yeah,
with
that's
the
fine.
fires?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
We can get rid of that stuff. Just take my select tool. Select, move, click, delete. Can I do that? There we go. Delete. Delete. Okay. Anyway, fire burns away. Everybody goes back to sleep. Nobody's staying up. Is that correct?
I would stay up.
Who's I? Who's that?
Sova.
Another Silva.
Okay. Sova, you stay up. Okay, so Sova, Vexus, Toxic are awake, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Uglet, go back to sleep.
He never was awake.
He did, because I said he was advantaged on his roll, so he was awake
Oh,
because he got
okay.
21. Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody goes back to sleep. You're going to lose your second window of rest, which means you'll probably want to stay in later in the day if you want to get your proper quote-unquote 8 hours rest. You're up and about longer than you want to be. The reality is, if you actually stay up, which I'm confirming, the 3 of you guys stay up, correct?
Well, this is Ben's watch, so he's not really
Yeah.
staying
So
up.
he's not, but you are,
I am.
and Sova is.
Correct.
Okay, and you guys are going to, just for clarity, right? So there's a benefit and there's a downside, is that you're going to be a little bit unrested, but you're also going to stay awake for what's going to happen next, correct?
I'll just stay
Yeah.
in camp for a half hour.
Yeah, great, no problem. Doesn't take you guys long to realize Uglet, who sleeps weird, to say the least, and he makes these chirpy sounds and gnawing teeth sounds. It's weird. It's odd.
Okay.
It's unnerving. It is unnerving.
I'll cast Sanctuary, targeting myself for free.
How long does that last?
A minute, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
cast
no,
Sanctuary,
no, just
targeting
give me a
yourself.
second, I'll post it. Oh no, I opened it by accident. There we go.
Okay,
Yeah, a minute.
Sanctuary. A ward creature, 1 minute. A small silver mirror, which probably is not consumed. Until this spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. Yep, same as the old Sanctuary. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell.
Alright.
Explosion. And the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy creature or deals damage to another creature the spell ends. Okay, yeah, sure.
Correct. So, I'll go shake awake Uglet, and I'll yell,
Okay.
so hopefully everyone else wakes up.
You shake away Uglet and you yell. Everyone wakes up again for the second time. Everyone
Alright.
can make a perception check. Again, Sounds of Combat DC 10. It's not difficult to wake up.
Uglet fucking sleeps through again.
He does. He has advantage, so he does
I
wake
mean,
up.
I'm
if he
shaking
wishes.
him as well. So.
Yeah. He wakes up.
No,
So Kelsier
Graham,
sleeps
you're
through
already
it.
awake.
Kelsier sleeps through it.
Yeah, just Kelsey.
Yeah,
but
I'm
Graham is
meditating.
already awake.
Sova's
he can
awake.
roll the fucking
So everybody's
fucking-
awake other than Kelsier and Uglet. Oh no, Uglet's awake. He wakes up because he's
Wait,
got his
wait,
advantage.
Julian, you're also an elf?
Yeah, I'm
Like
an
a
elf.
full
I'm
elf, not a half elf.
I'm a half elf.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Okay.
That sucks because it'd be convenient to have two elves because you guys can cover our entire watch and still be rested.
Okay. So you wake up Uglet. He's awake.
I'll confront him and I'll tell him that he's
A loud sleeper?
fucking annoying. Yeah. And that he makes weird like rat sounds in his sleep.
And what do you say to that, Uglet? You're pretty irritated, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
You've been woken up twice now.
yeah. I'll just tell him to fuck off. Like, it's really late. Can I just go back to sleep, man?
I'll start pushing him. I'll start pushing him and saying that he's a freak. And that he can't stay with us.
Nothing I haven't heard before. Lies back down.
Oh, he seems to ignore you pushing him. Doesn't seem to bother him a whole lot. Goes back to sleep.
All right.
Or wants to go back to sleep.
My cries have gone unanswered by Uglet, so I'll turn to the rest of the party. And
Yeah.
I'll tell them he can't stay with us because he's not normal.
Based on what? Just because he makes weird sleeping sounds?
Yeah,
He's gonna get thrown out of the party for
fucking
sleeping weird?
Chatters his teeth and like squeaks in his sleep. Those are not normal sleeping sounds.
In his
Co-
mouth when he goes to bed.
Could be a hobbit to tie him down and shove things.
You know what? I'm actually down to time. You know, if we tie him up every time he sleeps, I'm down for that. And then he can stay.
Yeah, so Ugly. You try to fall back asleep, and you can literally hear these guys discussing about tying you down, etc., in your sleep. That's not. You're probably not okay with that. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, can I just start throwing my red berries at them? Just one by one. Just
Red berries?
His poison berries still.
the ones I picked.
Well, he doesn't
yeah.
know they're poisoned, but
You're gonna sneak him into the food supply?
No, I just want to throw it at him.
Yeah. So okay, he starts throwing food at you, and really the leader of the group against you is Vexus. So
I'll draw my
throw,
sword.
draws a sword against you.
I pull out my crowbar.
Your crowbar.
Oh, I've been one-upped. I know when I'm beaten.
So are you gonna leave him alone or not leave him alone?
I'll tell him that we will do rock, paper, scissors, and if I win, he gets tied to the fucking non-burning tree over here. And if he wins, he can sleep untied over here.
Would you agree to that? Normally? Would anyone agree to that normally? Just curious.
No.
No.
What, seriously?
You get.
I
to
agree.
sleep. Oh,
I
wait,
agree.
Of course, Ben got me, of course. You know what, fine then. If you guys all don't agree, I'll fucking sleep over here with Ben, and we'll sleep in a tree, away from you guys.
You guys crawl up the tree?
Yeah, into the tree.
Yeah.
I'll just pick this big one that's in the forest a little bit.
Okay. So you guys move over, sleep in the trees?
Correct.
Okay.
And Ben's watch is
Who's-
done, so.
Yeah, who's next watch?
Kusa.
Kusa. Okay.
Oh wait, I've already gotten my full rest. If there's been 2 watches ahead of me.
Yeah, you're fully rested.
Okay. Sick.
So who's that? Who's I?
Kusa.
Got full rest.
Kusa.
Oh, yeah. Cool. So you're fully rested. You're on watch. You got a bit of a patrol now, basically. Okay. I'm just gonna jump into. It's gonna be 2 seconds here. It's going to be easier. I gotta talk to Uglet. How can I pull someone into? Yeah, how can we just jump in?
Oh, if you
Yeah,
chat
just jump in,
here.
yeah, just jump into private.
Yeah.
Uglet, just jump down private for a sec.
What's up, guys?
What I thought he looked like a rat before, but now he's making rat noises.
And you defended him, you idiot.
He got bit by the rat.
Yeah, and
turning into a rat
he,
man.
he failed his con save.
It's
so
rat. It's a rat. man.
inevitably, when he turns into a rat, and you got Ben, move in the tree with me.
Wait, when did this happen?
Oh, you weren't here, Graham. You skipped it.
He wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He was doing
When he
his
got bit by a
exams.
rat.
Yeah, he wasn't here.
So,
So
I thought he was possessed because he touched the stone and gave
no,
it
no,
back
no, no, no.
to.
He wasn't. He was no.
I'm gonna go-
He failed his con.
I'm gonna
yeah.
go cuddle and make out with Uglet.
Dude. Okay.
What the fuck?
You're
I'm
all
asleep, so
gonna
I
get killed.
can't even. I can't even move because I'm sleeping.
How would Ugly kill us? He's
Oh, yeah, you
literally
are
ugly.
sleeping. No, you don't understand. Like he failed his concept. So
Yeah,
I
I
also
know.
failed
I know.
diagnostic
He's gonna
save,
turn into
no,
a
but-
rat.
still
you
think we should
didn't.
time
You
up,
didn't. Kelsier, you didn't, Julian. He got hit during the last. You know, remember
Oh.
we were defending the bottom of that hill.
Yeah. I meant this new
No,
constitution
it doesn't.
save.
We all failed. It doesn't matter. He failed his con save. When he got hit by that rat, and my dad plays a lot of 3.5 and Pathfinder, and there's a bunch of like weird like Skaven-y fucking illnesses and shit. So he's probably getting some kind of like transformation or features from a rat. If I had to completely guess,
So we should tie him down.
that's what I
I
said.
really hope he
Then you
gets
defended
rat
him.
teeth.
But if he gets
You're all
rat
fucked.
superpowers,
Superpowers. Well, yeah, well, maybe.
Yes, he can fit in your asshole
So-
5 times.
So if he keeps his mind sane, I don't mind keeping him around. But he might go like rabid or something, and you guys are all fucked. I gave us a reasonable solution. He's making weird sounds that are unnatural. After a fight with a rat, he sounds like a rat now, and he got bit by the rat. We should tie him to a tree. You guys are like, oh no, let's just keep him.
Hey,
Sleep
Nathan, you
5
said
feet from him.
Nathan,
To
you
be
said you're
fair, I
racist,
backed you
right?
up on
I
it.
am.
So
Look at this. Look at this pixel right here.
I was the first one to fucking ping that. I know it's there. And it's a little. It's been there before the fire was even there, like the second one. I think it was when the first fire was put down. He just clicked an extra time.
Oh, Nathan, I put new brake fluid in.
Dude, it's early, man. You have like 2 months still till riding season.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get everything done before I have time to procrastinate it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, then my dad's gonna help me bring my bike to the shop, and then I'm gonna like finish up painting. And then I also need to grind down my skid plate because my muffler
Yeah.
doesn't let it go up properly.
Well, I hope.
Gay
I hope
sex
so.
legends.
So if so we all failed that con save earlier. I don't think that should infect us. It doesn't make sense. Just being near him would infect us, where he didn't touch any of us. But I don't know why he made us all roll. I mean, we all failed it probably. Maybe Jeremy succeeded. But other than that, we all failed.
So when they come back, let's tie him up.
No, you guys already said to fucking leave him there, so we left. You're probably sleeping with him now, and they're probably talking right now about how he's fucking like what his transformation does to him.
So Julian and. Wait,
I didn't say that because I was asleep.
You did say even though yeah, but like in Discord, I at the time I didn't know that you were sleeping, and you said it as well. You also said that it didn't seem. Oh, he just rolled. Hand axe. Wait, what?
Wait, Julian, can we tie him up?
No, it's too. He's rolling
I'm
a
asleep.
hand axe at you
Well,
guys.
wake up then.
I can't wake up. I'm in a
Go.
deep slumber.
Wake up.
I'm meditating.
No, he failed.
We're not
He
meditating.
failed his fucking his perception.
Wait,
You did performance, Julian. You did performance, not perception. You didn't even roll
Oh.
perception.
Whoops.
And it
What,
just probably
what's
doesn't
your
matter, but
what's your race?
He's a
Julian?
half elf.
Yeah, I'm a half.
I almost picked half elf, but then human you can get variant human, which just gives you a feat to start. I thought that was better.
Okay, you don't get trans. You're
no,
right.
no, it doesn't get trans, but I think it's one of the best races. Half elf.
I have dark vision though.
So it's basically like white people in real.
Oh wait, I know. I have Fey ancestry. I have
Doesn't
advantage
matter.
on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put me to
We
sleep.
all know what Fey ancestry does. It's not fucking trance when you sleep.
It's so
in,
cool.
in 4 hours. Yeah, actually, that's one of the main reasons why I almost chose. Just because I use like a bunch of charm spells, I really I don't like having my character like controlled. It's just annoying to me. But there are better there are magic items you can get that make you immune to charm spells. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't pick it, is because almost all the abilities you get from Fey ancestry you can just get from magic items, and not even like super rare ones either.
There's a porn bot spamming me with like videos of like this chick's like just chilling in a bra and underwear, and then she's just spamming YouTube links. Except
Wait,
like I
YouTube?
copied, I copied the link and pasted it into Google without doing it, and it's a redirect link.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it'll
it's not
send you
YouTube.
to another.
Yeah, and you'll get your
Yeah.
account hacked. Don't click those.
Yeah, it's youtube.com, and then immediately after it's redirect, and then I think like 90 characters of just random letters.
He rolled a. I wonder if it was an accident or if he actually just rolled a hand axe.
Reckless attack.
So luckily, Kus is safe here, and also you three have the most health in our party besides him. I hope he
You
kills
wouldn't
one of
attack
you.
someone sleeping, right?
Well, he would, and he probably is.
He's gonna make out
Dude,
with
they've
you.
been talking for a while. Yeah, they're still in there.
I wonder if they're talking about girls. Jacob talking about that like 35-year-old mom he
That she
dated.
did OnlyFans for, yeah.
I don't know. Dan's talking about his girlfriend.
That's complicated.
How many cigars they smoke. I don't get it. Cigars don't taste good, do they? I don't know.
They're
Who would
supposed
know?
to. He buys ones that taste like chocolate or something, or like.
Oh, what the fuck? So you're not allowed flavored cigarettes, but flavored cigars are fine?
Oh, as I typed with the joke.
Yo. What's up?
Yo, you rolled a hand axe?
No, I don't know what that's about. I have no idea.
Oh god.
So he missed with the hand axe?
I don't know. I don't know why that was. I have no idea. That's nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
So everybody's sleeping and Sova's awake, or Kusa's awake. Sorry, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, I think Uglik was going to do something. Are you going to do something, Uglik?
Now that the annoying one is gone, I think I shall go back to sleep.
I thought you were going to get up and go to the washroom.
Oh yeah, I do feel like I might need to go. Shall wander over to the bushes.
So he wanders over to the bushes. So he's gone doing his business. Sova, make a perception check.
Sova's asleep.
Oh, sorry, Kusa, I meant. Kusa's awake. Who's on watch? Kusa, right?
Kusa,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, so Kusa, make a perception check. Okay. We don't do nothing going on. Blah, 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 blah. You lose sight of Uglet entirely. He's off in the darkness, peeing or who knows what. Blah, 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 blah. Benascus and Vexus, make perception checks, please. You're sleeping, so you're at a disadvantage, but you still can. You can still hear things.
Okay.
That's a good
17.
roll.
9.
So Vexus is definitely asleep. I don't know. Benascus, it could have been an advantage roll. Would have been awesome.
I'm a
2 17s.
sleepy boy.
Okay. So,
So I noticed nothing.
Sleeping away. I'm just making a little roll here. GM.
Wait, so
GM.
I didn't see anything or notice anything.
No, you didn't notice anything.
But a
It's
17.
17.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Seems like you were set up for failure, Ben.
I
That's a
know.
good roll. It's okay. We're in a tree, bro. This little fucking 3-foot halfling can't do shit.
Roll 1d20. Okay. You don't notice nothing, and suddenly, Benascus, you wake up. Something's biting you.
Something biting me
Yeah.
in the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. And I go, what the F? And I kick it off of me or hit it off me or whatever, wherever it is on my body. And
You
I look
wake
and
up suddenly, and your ankle was nibbled on.
Okay. What do the teeth marks look like?
First off, you can make a Constitution check.
Oh no.
No, Ben. Or I will use my 18.
You're sleeping, but he can use his. He's got his thing.
So I didn't.
My
I
Portland's
don't
trash,
I don't
though.
roll to wake up.
You
when
you
he
did.
pushes him off a tree.
Yeah, you will momentarily
but
here.
he-
But it doesn't
I
change.
was
it.
also
Caught him
bit.
first.
Yeah.
Okay,
Make
well
your-
let's
make
see.
a Constitution roll.
I'm screwed here. Okay. Oh.
Nah, no problem. Yeah, no big deal.
No.
something-
Does he fail or succeed?
He succeeds.
Oh,
You used your thing, right?
me? No.
Your what is that called? Oh,
Portents.
Ben's got it. You said.
No,
Portents.
his were shit. He got
I
like
didn't-
4 and 6
I
or
didn't use mine
something.
because I had trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just rolled. He rolled and got a 13. His
Yeah.
his portents were really bad. 4 and 6. I don't know why I knew that.
Oh, I see. Oh, you get these rolls at the beginning of the day, basically, and they're saved there
Yes,
forever.
Until you complete a long rest. So I still have mine,
Ah.
but apparently, I'm sleeping still.
Okay. Well, 13 doesn't make it then. That sucks.
Oh, it doesn't
Sorry.
make it.
No, it does not. So anyway, you got nibbled on. It's not. You took a point of damage. It's not a big deal. And there's a shadowy figure that drops off the bottom of the tree and is trying to scurry off quite quickly. Looks human-sized.
Okay. I shoot firebolt at the thing that just bit me.
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah, easy. You hit it. It's on fire. Boom.
Ben.
Okay. Does it make any
Ben,
sounds?
do you have expeditious
Yeah.
retreat?
Do I have what?
Expeditious retreat is a spell.
I do not. No.
I'm gonna burn through my spell slots.
So you definitely fireballed it, and in the light of the fire, it was Kusa that was awake as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Kusa, you'll be able to see this as well, even though it's at a distance. It's lit up, and this will likely wake up Vexus. It's a DC 10 to wake up in combat, which we've done a couple times, so everyone's asleep right now can make that roll.
Nope.
Yeah, that didn't work at all. Never mind.
You did say you were
Can
sick.
I?
Wake
Am I
me
able
up? Yes, you
to?
can, and you should.
Am I able to wake Vexus up?
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
I wake Vexus up and say, "This thing just bit me, so I shot a firebolt at it." And yeah.
It makes you sad. And it looks much like one of the critters. Its it's different, but it looks much like one of the critters you'd had before come at you.
How many days since the tree? It's been 2 days, right?
Since which tree? The
Since
yellow
we-
tree?
No. Since the fucking massive tree that ate Tolmara.
Oh yeah, a couple days.
Yeah.
Okay, so it screams in pain and it darts off into the bushes as fast as it can go.
It lived a 10 damage firebolt.
It did.
Damn.
So
Okay.
it's running. I think Kelsier sleeps, Sova sleeps, Vexus sleeps. So
Well,
no
Ben
big deal.
wakes me
So
up.
I wake Nathan up.
yeah, that's an action then. You can
That's
spend
fine.
an action doing it.
Okay, I spent my action doing that.
Okay. So do you have an attack action and then I guess a move action to wake him up? Is effectively what you do?
You have to wait till next turn, I guess.
Oh, I'll
So
just
the
wait till
rat
next
can
turn then.
move.
Yep. And so who
I thought I
is
already ran
awake?
away though.
I'm
Who's-
awake.
who's- Yeah. So there you go. You hear this, hey, and then boom, this firebolt goes off over here, this direction, and you clearly see the shape of a sort of half man, half rat looking thing run off.
Can I chase it?
What's your speed?
35.
You can chase it.
Okay. Would I have to use my dash action to be able to chase it, or am I just?
There's the creature right there. This guy. You can use your dash action if you wish to chase it. It is also dashing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use my dash action to chase it. I don't know where I'm going, but
Yeah, you're gonna, and that's cool. We'll start doing this. I will tell you that as you get to there, you see it shift into a rat-like shape, and it moves faster than you do.
Okay.
So at that point, and again, for the beginning of Vexus's turn, right? It's gone 70 from here, just to give you an idea, and it can shift into shape, and you see it. You literally watch it shift into a rat.
Do I have a line of sight on it? Because I've not used a dash. I've only moved 35 feet.
So you can see it in and out. Again, this is a movement thing. This is a reality. Probably not, because there's a whole bunch of trees. As you pick up any point of line here, you probably don't have a clear line of sight of any of these points as an example, right? So if you can imagine, as the forest gets thicker and whatnot, it's just darting in at the trees and bushes, and there's a lot of stuff that obscures a clean view of what's going on in the forest.
Yeah. Okay.
So, boom. We'll roll for initiative. Everyone wants to get up. We'll just throw everyone in initiative order. So click on your characters, roll for initiative. Ugly, you need to make sure you click on your... Did I drag your guy off? I did. So just for the benefit, Ugly, you can click on your character over here and roll yourself in the initiative order. That's everyone. Go here, sort of descending order. Ugly is first. So that will move him down because he's out at a camp right now. That puts us at, is that Kelsier? Kelsier. So
Yeah,
you're
I'm asleep right now.
Roll to wake up. That's your turn. Okay, you wake up. There's quite a commotion, and you find yourself sleeping next to Sova, just the two of you.
Where'd everybody go?
Yeah, scattered. Yeah. So you wake up, and I'll let you stand up this round. Try to figure out what's going on. Kusa. This thing shifted into a rat and buggered off. Like it's moving faster than you're moving. So it was 70 from here, which puts it 80, so 70, 150 from this spot here.
Okay, can I use my turn just with like perceiving my surroundings because of night vision or dark vision?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Do you want me to do a perception check for that?
Yep. Yep, you do. Yeah. And you have an advantage or not a disadvantage that I would normally give people for night. So, is there a distance on your low light vision?
Yes, there is.
60?
I'll post it in chat. There you go.
60
Yeah,
feet.
60.
Yeah, 60. Okay, so it's outside of your vision. It's gone. Yeah. So you can clearly see.
Oh.
You have an excellent perception. You're entirely aware. You're even aware that Kelsier just woke up. Okay. And everything inside your 60-foot range, no problem. You can see. It's quiet and still, and you see nothing other than the party inside of that realm.
Okay.
Sova.
Yo, what's up?
Sleeping?
Can I wake up?
You can. Difficulty 10 plus 2, 4, 14 for you.
What do I click on?
It's a perception check. Yeah. You sleep. You're a heavy sleeper.
Okay.
Vexus, you're awake. Someone took an action to wake you, so you're awake.
Okay, I'll tell Ben that we have to immediately run to the town. And
Okay.
I'll cast Expeditious Retreat. Actually, you know what? I'll save it for now. I'll just use my dash action to move.
So
to both
Ben
of them.
wakes you. He's like, something bit me.
Yeah.
And you're like, we need to head to town.
I have an idea of what it is, so.
Okay. So you bolt. You and Ben Nescus basically stay like within kind of 5 feet of each other as you
Jeremy,
two
your
of
mic's
you
fucking
kind of work.
echoing.
The two of you work together to basically retreat straight back to the bush, or to the city. I mean, to town.
Yep.
Okay, no problem. You roll.
Hold up. I had to mute Jeremy. He put his headset. It happens a lot.
Nescus,
I
I'm
roll
just
for-
assuming you guys are rolling. That's cool. You guys are just moving as fast as you can.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you're motoring.
Dash action,
I mean,
moving.
Yeah, if I would track this more if something was going to try to run you guys down, but we'll just track the number of rounds and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you guys are just dipping?
Yeah. I think it's stupid that he fucking ran to us in the tree and didn't, even though he didn't know where we were. But whatever.
Sorry, what's this? What was stupid?
Oh, that he attacked us in the tree and not the people that he was sleeping next to.
Oh yeah. To be honest, I randomly determined that for what it's worth.
Well, he didn't even know where we were. We're like 40 feet up in a tree, and he just happens to know exactly where we are, even though he walked the other direction, climbs up the tree.
So to be fair to you, they have an advantage when it comes to that stuff specifically.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Anyway, Uglet's turn. We'll roll past. Kelsier.
Okay, well, I see Vexus and Benascus just running away. So I'm gonna try to shake up Sova
Yeah.
and wake him up.
Yeah, take an action, you wake Sova up. So that's your standard. Do you have still a standard and move, or is it just doesn't work like
You
that
get
anymore?
both standard move and bonus.
Yeah. So you've done your standard to wake him, and your move to move, or vice versa, whatever, doesn't really matter. So do you want to move?
So he's awake then, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you've taken action, he wakes. It's
Okay.
an automatic thing.
I don't know where Kusa is, right?
Do you have dark vision?
I do have dark.
So I think he's within 60 feet of you, so yes, it's pretty easy to perceive. It's not like he's hiding, right? If he was hiding, I'd be making you make rolls. The reality is the commotion is there, you hear action over there, you look over there, and you see a guy with your dark vision. If you didn't have dark vision, you'd be making perception checks, but this is like a DC 5 type deal for you, so they're pretty easy, right? You see a
Okay.
guy not hiding, standing over there, it's Kusa.
So I want to go over to Kusa and like ask what's going on.
Yeah. Kusa.
I'm just gonna say that Ben shot some. Wait. Rat-looking guy.
I mean, you saw it when Ben shot him, and you're quite perceptive, and it was inside your dark vision sight, including the fact that the guy also got lit up, even if it wasn't inside your low light vision. And it looked like a half man, half rat, very similar, and different equipment maybe, and that was harder to pick out the equipment. But you clearly saw kind of ratty-looking claw hands and a half rat man face.
Okay.
And it was a large rat size. Like this is not full human size, but much larger than a rat would be, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him that Ben shot a really big rat, then it ran away.
What about Uglet? Where's Uglet?
No.
Arglet last you heard went off this direction to go pee or do some business. So, Sova, you're awake. You got kicked awake, literally, abruptly. Literally got a couple boots in the side. Get up, and then Kelsier ran off over this direction, and Vexus and Benascus are basically scurrying down the road. Scurrying probably is not fair to them. They're moving it. They're hustling straight to town. And you heard Vexus say something probably to that effect. Let's get going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so I wake up. Naturally, I'm very confused as to. I see no one, kind of.
Okay.
Since I see Vexus running.
You wouldn't have. You were asleep when we left. Also, you don't have dark vision.
I mean, didn't he say I saw?
Yeah,
him?
and you heard us talk. You probably wouldn't hear us talking. We were talking over here as well. You probably didn't see or hear any of us.
Well, I'm assuming you're like, let's go. Like you're not just you and Benascus leave. You don't tell anything to the rest of the party.
No, fuck
You
them.
have-
They all made their choices.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I misunderstood.
I
Actually,
was
then.
asleep.
So I was just trying to relay what I understood
Oh,
at the
okay,
time.
no. I told Ben let's go, and we started that. And I'm gonna use some spells as well when we get close to the
Right.
town.
So they're hustling. Do you have low light vision or anything like that?
Me? I don't think I do.
So strangely enough for you, you wake up in the dark. Your best hope is to hear sounds down the road, sounding like they're moving away from you, and hear sounds effectively over towards where Kusa and them are. That's what you can hear. There's no fire over there. There's nothing else going on. You're literally sitting in the middle of the road. There's a fire going next to you, but there's no 30 feet with the light of the fire. It goes to pitch black for you, basically.
This is creepy.
Yeah.
Since I see no one, everyone's gone. I'm just gonna continue going down the road to village.
Okay. Vexus and Benascus effectively are motoring.
Yeah, round 2.
I don't really see a change in the encounter here. Basically, Kusa, you guys aren't being pursued. For a while, you'll realize very quickly you're not being pursued. Kusa and so Uglet's missing. Sova's basically good down the road. Benascus and Vexus obviously are motoring down the road. So basically, Kusa and Sova, what are you guys doing at this point?
Well,
I'm just trying to find someone.
you guys well, I was just like standing here, and those two motherfuckers just said something and left.
Yeah, I guess we
I
should just
really-
regroup.
Have
Yeah.
a reason to stay anymore, so I'm just gonna fucking go.
Go back to the campfire. You can see Sova's working his way down the road.
I'll join them then.
Okay. And what about Kelsier?
Yeah, I'll just regroup, I guess.
So regrouping is the group's moving down the road. So everyone's abandoned the fireplace and they're hustling down the road. That's the plan, correct?
Yeah.
And fuck Uglet, who knows where he's at?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go look for him.
Ah.
Who's going looking for him?
Kusa.
Who's,
So do you stick? I mean, going looking for him. I mean, you have enough vision to wander into the
Well,
dark.
I'll go with Kusa.
Okay. Okay. So
Can
Kelsier,
I go with you too?
yeah. So you guys catch up together and say, "Hey, we should really not abandon Uglet and kind of go back to the campfire and look around for him."
Yeah.
Okay. So sometime later, minutes, 20, 30 minutes later, who knows? I mean, you guys don't minutes, but you know, not a ridiculously long time, but an uncomfortably long time. Uglet comes wandering back into camp and goes and lays down. Like nothing's different.
Must have been a good shit. I'm gonna ask him where he was.
Okay. Uglet, where were you?
Am I like asleep or like just trying to sleep?
Yeah, you were just like, I went and did some business. I'm going back to bed now. And they're like, where were you?
I don't know. I was taking a shit. I got a little lost. All the trees look the same around here.
Yeah. Honestly, you might not have found it back if you hadn't seen the campfire, quite frankly. Campfire is easier to spot
but
things.
he found
It
us
also
in a
attracts
tree.
them. So that's what he gives you guys for an answer.
I don't
thought something-
buy it.
thought something serious was going on here. Just went to take a shit.
Yeah, nothing serious.
I'm gonna tell him to quit lying to me.
Okay.
Do you want me to take you to it?
Do you
That's
wanna
a
go find the
good
shit?
idea.
If you could barely find your way back to camp, do you think you can find a turd in the darkness?
I know which way I went out. I don't remember how to get back. That's his job now.
No. I guess I should tell him about the rat man.
Okay. Tell him about Ratman.
So Ben shot a firebolt at a half rat, half man looking guy, and then he ran off into the woods.
Does Uglet look attacked? Like, is he burned or anything?
Give me a
Just check.
And Ben and Vexus have left.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't look particularly harmed, right? He's certainly not low on life or something like that.
So you said that it looked the same as one of the rats before, but the gear was different. So what was the difference in the gear?
Well, to be honest, as described, so that's a good question for you. There were differences in them. At the distance he saw, he could just tell the guy had different kinds of gear. Like he had swords and stuff. The other guys had swords, but it was like different. It was a different setup in the darkness, silhouette. You know, because I think you see grayscale with low light vision, not color, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you do.
At max visual distance for him with low light vision, right? So just different, but similar sized. It could pick out the where ratty head, like etc. etc. Right? So there's a good description based on, you know, his perception at the time, right, and his ability to perceive things at the time.
Okay.
Can I make like a perception check to see if there's like anything off about Ugly?
Yeah.
Okay, it'd be investigation. Same as what is in the forest.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Can I do that too?
Yep. Absolutely. Is there like a sense motive anymore, Nate?
I rolled a nat
20.
20.
Sorry, a what?
A sense motive skill?
Like for lying?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is it? Bluff, basically, quote unquote.
Insight is, yeah, it's not called sense motive. It's more of like
Insight, is that what their skill is now?
yeah, insight
I'm
is like a
proficient in
blind
So,
insight.
so I apologize. And you can make your Kelsier, both of you guys. Wouldn't have been an investigation roll. It would have been insight for both of you. You can still use the same roll. It just if your pluses are different, let me know.
It's plus
not
2.
20 either way.
Yeah, but it's not 21, then it's 22 for Kelsier, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so marginally better. Either which way, he believes he's telling the truth as far as you're concerned. I mean, you're quite confident. You know, he missed whatever the fanfare was, and he was doing his business and came back to bed. And he's been woke up 6 times tonight, and he's grumpy a little bit about it. Well, so have you guys, right? But
Yeah.
no fanfare, and of course, obviously, he wasn't there for because you guys are aware now that, Vexus and Benescus bolted, but no one's told Uglet yet either. So to him, he's like, what's the big deal? Why the Inquisition? I'm trying to go to bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like we were attacked by a rat man, I guess. And then Ben and Benascus and Vex ran off. So
So Uglet, that would probably
Well,
make you not feel super safe about being here. Then if there's a rat guy that's stalking the bushes, likely to bite you or attack people.
Yeah, I'll just ask them. So, what are you guys still doing here? Like, are we gonna follow them or something?
Yeah. Because Jacob or Uglet hasn't gotten his full rest yet, I'll offer to piggyback him.
No, none of you have. Only Kusa has full rest.
So, short version, the whole party picks up and tries to catch up to Vexus and Benescus. And just for your benefit, Nate, and with the Expeditious Retreat, do you want to allow them to catch up to you? Or do you just like, no, we're...
No.
we're
I haven't.
full
So it's concentration, so I can't cast it on Ben and I. So that's why I haven't cast it yet. Because I can't cast it on both. That's why I asked him if he had it, and he doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, he's rolling fucking
So you're
more
just-
hand axes. What is this shit?
I don't know. This has nothing to do with nothing because nobody's getting attacked. I'm not sure. I think he's fixing his character because he asked me a question. He asked me a question about his character sheet and I told him. And then 2 seconds later, there was a roll there. But that has nothing to do with nothing. As far as I know, unless you're attacking somebody. Are you attacking someone, Ugly?
Oh no, not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll save the hand axe.
Anyway, as far as I know, he's not attacking anyone. So you let these guys catch up with you then or not?
No, I'm not waiting
Okay.
for shit.
Okay. So you're half a kilometer ahead of these guys by the time they actually get going, or a kilometer or something. Everyone picks up.
But okay,
basically-
so there's 3 paces you can move at. We're moving at fast pace. They can pick.
Yeah, presumably these guys are going to, because you're part of their party, they're going to try and catch up with you guys, and they're going to be, man, they must be in trouble. Like they're moving, so
Yeah.
they're going to try to catch up
So
with
do
you.
you guys
I would
also pick
guess.
fast pace?
yes.
And what's your guys' movement? 30 or 35 or something? Nate?
35.
30 for us. Well, you're with them as well, Jeremy. So 30 for you too.
Yeah, the
Mine's
thing is,
30, yeah.
what's Uglet being the halfling? What's his movement?
25. So
Yeah,
they're
so-
slower than us, anyways.
Yeah, they are. So, do you go faster than... Did you leave Uglet behind to catch up to Vexus and Benescus, basically, or do you just travel at Uglet's top speed?
Well, what is, or how heavy is Uglet?
Carrying
question,
him, you'd
no.
be slower.
No, not if I didn't exceed my max weight.
Including my shit.
Oh, never mind.
No, but like even
Okay.
even with weight, it's you can't swing. It's awkward to walk with while carrying something, even like a box.
I mean, I weigh as much as a box. I'm like nearly 40 pounds.
You're wearing
Plus
heavy
gear.
armor. Yeah.
He's quite heavy. I would suggest, yeah. So
Okay.
anyway, the question is, do you abandon Uglet to try to catch up to these other guys or not? The people who have 35 move probably could catch up to Benescus and Vexus if they chose to. 30 is parallel because these guys are moving as fast as they can, and Uglet can't catch up with anybody. He's the slowest guy. So the question is, do you abandon Uglet or not?
No.
No.
Okay. So you guys work your way back to town. You all get back to town. You're tired. You've had crap sleep. It's evening again. You're into the next evening. You're basically exhausted. You ran your ass off for the better part of an entire day of travel, but you're back to the city. which we
All
will
right.
pull up the map for
First
that.
thing I do, go to a temple with Ben.
Okay, straight to the temple.
Yeah, and ask a priest for a motherfucking cure disease spell.
Okay.
Ben's
So
a
a
noble.
priest-
He can use some of his noble pizzazz to hopefully get some influence. But
Yeah,
he's
you guys know where the places go, so you
Yeah.
absolutely can. You absolutely can go to a priest and you ask for a cure disease.
correct.
Okay, I mean they're willing to cast a cure disease on you. They ask what disease are they curing or what signs
It
of the
doesn't
disease.
matter. It cures all diseases.
I may be infected with a rat bite.
So who's doing the negotiating? Who's doing the talking? Vexus or Benascus?
I'll do the negotiating because I'm a noble, and yes,
Sure.
Okay.
I'm also a wizard, so I have influence with that as well.
Okay. So
Granted,
you
my
say
second
I've been
one.
bitten by a rat and I'm concerned that I could be diseased. Is that basically what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay. And you talk to this guy for a little bit?
yeah. Get to know him, build some, rep with him.
Yeah. Make
Get
a
to like
charisma
him.
make a charisma check then. Is there a persuasion skill? There's got to be a persuasion
There
skill.
is.
Yeah, so you can use your persuasion skill and you can get a bonus because you're a noble.
19.
Perfect. Okay. So as you're talking to the priest and you say, I've been bitten by this rat, a rat specifically or a rat creature?
Some rat creature, mutant, half man, whatever it was.
Okay. Priest nods. I hear you. I see what you're saying. Are you sure it's a disease?
Could be a curse.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if it's disease or not, but it's something and it may affect me, so I just want to be cured of it, so it doesn't become a problem in the future.
Because they'll cast cure disease on you, but it's possible, if you're not diseased, that you could be cursed. If it's a were creature, many of them, this is the priest's advice too, many of them, it's not actually, some are diseased, but some of them actually are a curse. So depending on the type of creature, he'd have to do some research to determine if he's not certain himself off the top of his head, based on the roll I just got. But he could find out if it is a curse or a disease, or you could do both. It could take him a day to do the research.
We'll do both.
Okay. So let's look up what level spell is cure or remove curse, and what level is cure disease.
I'll look it up.
So remove curse is a 3rd level abjuration spell.
Okay.
And cure disease is lower than that, but this is not what I wanted. Oh, it's okay. So there's no spell. It's a potion. That's the vitality potion.
Which is
So-
how much?
That's a rare potion. 5E. Vitality. Potion of vitality. Price.
Potion of vitality. Magic items.
Price range 5,000 to 50,000 gold.
Seems a bit high to me.
Wow.
That also seems retardedly high. It doesn't even do anything
So,
else. It's fucking.
I can tell you
useless
based on
besides.
the 3.5 rules, remove curse to get the spellcaster in you would cost you 50 gold per level, 3rd level, 150 gold.
Yeah. I don't think we even have that. Oh, I can sell.
much gold, sorry?
I can sell my shit, dude. I have a bunch of fucking gear I can sell.
Wait, how much is that, sorry?
150 gold.
I have 50 gold.
I have 48 gold. But I have a fucking piece of armor that's worth 400.
I mean, they'll cast it for the piece of armor.
No.
No need to sell it.
That's not worth.
No, I'll sell it first. Cause I have a store. Yeah, I'm not retarded.
Okay.
I didn't take the distort price. Oh yeah, it's fine. Okay, so it's morning, you said?
It's evening when you get to the city, and you basically said you
okay.
went straight to the priest, right?
Correct. So, Ben, you sit at the temple and ask the priest to kind of try to like discern whether or not it's a curse or a disease, and I'll head to the local armory, I guess.
Okay. Where's the
On my
temple
stuff.
exactly? I don't remember where we mapped that out.
I'm not sure. No, the wizard hall is here.
Was it this?
No, that,
yeah.
no, that's the
oh,
wizard
okay.
hall.
Yeah, I don't remember where it was.
Like this, maybe? I don't know.
Like I've kind of forgotten a little bit too, to be honest. I had a
Well,
kind of
yeah,
an
we
idea at the
marked-
city.
Yeah. If Shar is here and it's a temple, it could be this thing. Circular.
Yeah, there was a
just
couple of
kinda-
temples. Yeah, let's do that one.
Should I save that? Okay.
That's the main temple.
Okay, I'll go to the armory, local armory.
Sell it.
Yeah,
Okay. 200. It's worth 400, right?
correct.
What's your charisma, persuasion?
My persuasion +4. I'm proficient.
Do you? Oh, wow. Oh, I would roll that.
I'm also proficient in persuasion.
The guy doesn't know you, so it's not really a relationship, but you can be a bit of a charmer. What? Do you have any kind of appraise skill or anything like that?
Appraisal, there's no really appraisal.
No praise skill anymore. Lame sauce, bro. Lame sauce. There used to be all kinds of cool skills. They got rid of all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to have a distort value spell, but I didn't take it this game. And it's unfortunate.
So you can go ahead and make a persuasion roll.
Okay. 18.
Oh yeah, nailed it. Guy will give you, quote unquote, full price, which is 50%. That's the normal buy. So you get full 200 gold for it.
I'll tell him it's brand new polished. I'll go for 220, and it's all his.
Yeah, I know. Basically, he acknowledges that they'll sell them, used equipment they'll sell for like 300, kind of not full price, 400 kind of a deal. He'd totally give you a deal sometime if you had more stuff or whatever. And
Okay, I have more stuff.
appreciate that. But 200 gold, he's willing to give you 50%. Normally, he'd have been negotiating a little bit better than that. He'd been
So
trying to get better than 50%.
okay, so he says if I was to sell in bulk, he'd take a deal.
Well, he's
I'll
like,
sell in
sometimes, like, if you want to buy stuff or trade, like, what he's saying is, I could find you a used piece of gear, like, if you want to swap things or you want to, that's more wiggle room, but simply, like, giving you gold, like, selling stuff, harder to do. So if you wanted to take this and trade it in for something, like, he's got
Oh,
other
I
things.
see.
Like,
Okay, sure.
yeah. So if you wanted to, like, trade this in, he'll get you another used piece of gear. But
Do
if you need
you-
gold
so what does he
specifically,
have?
he'll give you 200 gold. Well, it's just standard, weapons and armor shop. It's got all kinds of anything in the standard book that's weapons and armor. Like, what kind of gear are you looking for? What are you looking for?
On tabletop, it has a bunch of shops. I'm actually not sure. You just use that. Well, I want to buy 2 canteens, additional canteens.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
I want to sell 2 short bows and a short sword. The short bows are 25 each. So I guess half. So 25
Yeah.
combined, I guess.
Yeah, this shop doesn't want bows.
What about swords?
Yeah, swords no problem. Anything metal.
Okay, so short sword's 10, so 5, I guess.
Yeah. And he'll give you gold straight up. If anything you want to sell, he'll give you 50 cents of the retail value of it. Cash. Which is a good deal, because normally they'd want to be trying to throw stuff in there, right? To make a little bit of, like, you have to buy something from him or whatever. But he likes you. You're super likable, straight to the point. You can do business, so he'll just cut you a check 50 cents, or, he'll give you 50% cash right up front.
Okay, I'll sell the sword, the armor, metal things. I don't have very much metal.
It's a armory, right? So anything you could think of it being an armory.
Oh, okay.
He's got some equipment, like he can also get you like a bedroll, but your Fletcher is where you'll get bows and arrows, crossbows, as a specialist, right? He's not a Fletcher, so you know that going in. He's got a deal where for he's got a whole list of like regular equipment. Okay, you can do a lotto. if you want to put 5 gold pieces in there, you have a chance of getting an item. But some of the, everyone wins, but some of the items are like, you win a blanket. Well, a blanket's worth 5 silver, so you're down on that deal, right? But he's got things like an hourglass, a spyglass, and there's a money up deal there with that.
Yeah,
So-
it's an armory. 5e's gay as fuck, and I can't wear armor, so I don't actually really want any of this shit, to be honest. And I
Yeah,
look at
so
like
just sell
armory
it for cash
shop.
then.
Well, no, because
Sell it for cash?
It's a horrible deal. I need
Do you-
shop item list. Yeah, I'm surprised.
50% is
there
not a
aren't
horrible
more.
deal. That's a great deal.
There aren't-
50% is a great deal.
Yeah, I know, but it sucks because I was waiting to level up so I could get the fucking distort price spell, and I didn't do it. It would have been worth 800, and I would have got for the full the real full price. So I'm already down 200 gold.
Well, it's your
General
choice,
store.
man. He's
No,
offering
just
you
give me a
50%.
second. I'm just reading shit. I'm trying to find a store. I found one store. I don't know an abacus. Like, what even is half this shit?
Like a calculator. It's an old-fashioned calculator. What's an abacus? You're hilarious. A bedroll, a blanket, a bell, a book, a candle, chain, chalk, component pouch, which is good
Yeah.
for you.
I'll buy 4 canteens.
He tries to pump
Or
you a lotto
flasks.
ticket. Do you want a lotto ticket?
No, I don't.
Okay. 5 gold.
Oh, does he have? No, he wouldn't have tools, right? This is a general store. Fuck. How about this? I'll take the 200 plus the 5 gold, and then 4 canteens for the armor and the sword.
What? Sorry. 200 for the breastplate. 5 gold for what?
The sword, short sword, and then
Yeah, which is worth 10. So it's
pass me
50%.
4 canteens.
What are you paying for the canteens?
Nothing.
That's better than 50%.
It is.
He's willing to go to 50%.
Okay, fine, whatever. Fuck, I don't even know how much they're worth, so I can't. It's not a flask.
What is a canteen as a flask?
No, it's not though. Not in D&D. It's a different. It's a water skin or whatever. But there's nothing on here.
The water skin's worth 2 silver.
2 silver. Okay, whatever.
He'll
then.
give you a water skin. You look desperate. Here's your water skin.
I want to buy 4 of them. I need a
Silver
bunch
per
of-
water skin.
All right, there you go. Fucking do that then. Whatever.
So you get 205 gold. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 5 silver per water skin. It's
That's 2 silver per water skin. You wanted 4, so that's 8
oh,
silver.
Yeah.
And he
Okay.
gave you one for free. So really, he's giving you a 3 for 4 deal on your water skins.
Okay, so 80. Go to 84. Um, 5 to.
Someone else can bookmark this. I'm going to throw it in the general chat for you guys because this is all public information. There you go. There's your gear list.
Adventuring gear. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is something that I can work with. All right. Well, whatever. I'll do that, and then I guess I'll use all the fucking gold I got pretty much to pay for. Well, I'll wait first, I guess.
150 gold to get remove curse cast.
Yeah, I'll go back there and see what he's got.
Wait, isn't there an actual spell that's not a potion?
Yeah,
Remove
this is a
curse
spell.
is the spell.
Oh.
The guy
oh.
is casting a spell. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, which it's not, the curse remains, but the spell breaks if the owner's attunement, blah, 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 blah. But it ends. There's not a difficulty, it ends. So, by the way, just right under remove curse in the Reddit thing, remove curse is also the only way to get rid of the curse of lycanthropy. So,
Okay.
if you had lycanthropy and that's what your worry was, we don't know.
Well,
We don't know,
I think
man.
so.
If you had it, this would have removed it. So
Okay.
150 gold. Boom. Done.
Yeah.
Taken care of.
Alright, fine.
Okay. Rest of the party arrives in town. These guys have been running around shopping. They've ditched you guys. You guys get back to town. Who was it? Was originally hired? Was it Kelsier that was hired as the mercenary?
No. It was Kusa.
Kusa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kusa. You're gonna wind back to your mercenaries guild. You'll get paid the remainder of your stuff there. I think it was. I think he traveled for 5 days, and I think it was 5 gold a day, wasn't it? you guys already collect your money? Did I pay you already on that?
Paid us once, I think.
Yeah, but Kuso will have a retainer that, like, basically a job completion fee at the Mercenaries Guild. So you can go and collect that. It's usually about 50% of what you got paid, so we'll call it 12 gold.
Yep.
Anything else anybody else wants to do?
I want to
forgot I
give.
was muted. Do I also get paid?
So
I
everyone
forgot I
got
was
paid up.
muted too.
Everyone got paid up front, but I think Kuso was the only person from the Mercenaries Guild, right? Everyone else got hired kind of ad hoc or on the
Yes.
spot.
Yeah.
But a completion, all mercenaries get a completion at the end of it. And Kuso is the only person from the Mercenaries Guild.
So
Uh,
Kusa is the only one that got paid.
Yeah.
Kusa.
I wanna give Vexus 25 gold.
Okay.
I want to go visit the Temple of Shar.
So, yeah, okay. So Kelsier, you go visit the Temple of Shar, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and you're asked to wait, patiently. You might have forgotten, but you robbed from the Temple of Shar. You
Yeah.
basically stole that gem. So
Do
you're
they know
sitting
that
patient.
though?
Well, you're about to find out. You're sitting patiently waiting for the high priest, and two guys come in the room, and then two more guys come in the room, and then two more guys come in the room, and you're thinking, well, this is gonna be an awkward conversation. And then the priest comes in the room, and the high priest comes in the room, and they're like, "Oh, so where have you been?"
I went on a little journey.
Mm.
I took on a mercenary mission.
Hmm. And what happened to a couple of your tasks that you were performing for the church?
Julian.
They were put on hold.
Mm-hmm. So you're completing them now, then?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you please complete your tasks now, if it would be so kind?
Okay, of course.
Yeah. So, what do you do?
I'm going to deposit 5 gold.
Okay.
And then I guess leave.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
So here's your 5 gold. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the work, and yeah, I've got some place to be.
Oh, I wanted to like to pray at the temple.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's everything that they ask you specifically. That's what you've brought for us.
Yeah, the offerings weren't that great this month.
Okay. So two of the guys moving quite close to you, and basically pull you up under each arm. You get the sense these guys probably could kick the shit out of you collectively. I mean, you can fight if you want, and I'm happy to roll this out. But this is probably not a winnable encounter. So, I mean, do you wish to make an effort to try to escape as these people attempt to basically put hands on you and fight your way out of here? So you just kind of take it at this point?
I'll ask like why are they grabbing me?
Yeah. So, well, we've had reports, and as they're grabbing you now, this the priest is speaking. So this is simultaneous, right? So if you wish me to stop speaking, you know, these guys are grabbing you, and then very quickly, as each of them's got one arm, they're frisking you, they're patting you down, they're pulling your belongings, your weapons off of you, getting kind of like not taken away from you, but like chucked on the floor to this, either side of you, if that makes sense. You know, they'll pull a sword out and your bow out and chuck it slightly to the right, and the next thing slightly to the left, and your arrows come off your back, and they want your jacket off of you. They like you're being searched, right? And the priest, while this process is going, the priest is describing. As you may be aware, from time to time, we use our faithful network to to courier important and precious relics of the church to and fro for us for safekeeping. we're aware that we had something shipped in the other day, and in fact, we sent you to one of our agents at the ports to collect these very valuable and important items for us that had just recently been shipped in, and we're surprised when they didn't arrive back at the temple. And our agents clearly promised that, in fact, if you wish, we can bring you downstairs where you yourself can talk to him. But he swears that he turned this item over to you. And meanwhile, he gestures you as they lift up the sort of the altar. It angles up, like sort of half up, and then they pull these two front walls. You keep in mind that the stage is like or the front of the temple is like a bit of a podium that's raised, and they tilt the altar up. Then you can realize that the front stretch there is actually two sort of half doors that swing open, and a stairwell that descends into darkness down below. And the whole group kind of ushers you, as your stuff's being pulled off of you, the whole group kind of ushers you towards the downstairs area, as the priest says, well, we have him right downstairs. He swears he handed this item over to you, blah, 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 blah. Goes on and on. Is there anything you'd like to do as this is going on? Or are you just going to go roll with the punches here? Do you wish to lie? Do you wish to run? Do you wish to confess? Do you
think
wish
we
to...
do something. We'll just sit there and do nothing.
I will deceive them.
Okay, you make a bluff check. And keep in
Just
mind, I was just
deception.
going to say, the insight capacity is wisdom based for, and you're talking to a priest, right? So just going to say, like, these are typically speaking the harder types of people to con, right? Just for what it's worth.
Right.
You're aware of this going into it, so I'm not going to ambush you. But I mean, listen, I'm happy to roll. You can roll. I'll roll the nat d20. I'm not going to tell you what his pluses are, but you'll be able to see my d20 roll right after your roll. So you go ahead and roll, and I'll show you my roll. And we'll see what the differential is. But I'm going to tell you I have an advantage substantially because I'm looking at your character sheet right now.
Okay. What is that, like a deception?
Deception.
It
yeah,
is.
so-
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So you have a 13 as your total roll. Keep in mind, this is just my natural d20, and I have a plus to this. Okay. So you don't get the sense at all that this guy's particularly convinced by your pleadings, in the least, actually. And I only rolled a 7, but you didn't beat him. So they usher you downstairs, and there was a chance you actually could have technically beat him, but it's possible. But anyway, they usher you downstairs then, as your stuff's being pulled off of you and literally laid upon the temple floor. They'll come back, I'm sure, at some point and collect it as they're rifling through your things. I mean, you still have the gem on you, correct?
And stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't take too long, and voila, out of your breast pocket, probably closest to your heart, someone finds a gem. Correct?
That would be correct.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and you hear immediately, we have it. Oh, it is there. Well, thank goodness that it was kept for, like, you know, as they keep jibber jabbering. You're dragged basically downstairs below the church, stripped into your loincloth and tossed into a cell. And they have all your belongings, although you can set them aside for now. But they're in possession of all your belongings currently. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So
Unlucky.
that's yeah, that's not unlucky. That is definitely not unlucky. That
Yeah,
is
Jordan, you played that retardedly. Like, you just sat there and let them take all your shit and imprison you. You didn't fight back. You didn't run. You just sat there.
well, he's
Well,
alive. Maybe he would have
so?
been beat to shit.
Yeah, I'll never go to prison.
just-
I'll die before I go to jail.
I'm just thinking maybe you should have stashed the gem before going back there, or you should have
Yeah, there's no forethought, but it's
ditch the church instead of showing up for more work shifts after a precious item like that went missing.
I
Okay.
honestly
Well,
kind
tell your friends
forgot
when you
about
went.
that.
Oh, did you? Forgot
Well,
about the gem?
But you reminded him. You said, by the way, that you missed, like, you stole the gem from them, and then he was like, oh, I know. And then you walked in anyways, and then you didn't fight back, and then you got.
That's all good. That's where you're at. And
Yeah.
this probably was an inevitable encounter. The alternate to this is they would have started, they were already looking for you, so you would have been eventually hunted down in town, dragged back here, and accounted for, right? So this was the ultimate byproduct of what you're doing. Uglet, you get into town, you're having the time of your life, you're feeling pretty good actually. You got a few extra shekels in your pocket. What do you get up to?
I don't know. Is there like a general store I can go to?
100%. I posted a link right into as far as like adventuring gear or whatever, if you want it, like a gear store. Posted a link straight into chat.
Okay.
You want to go shopping? Sell stuff?
Yeah, I think I'd like to sell like a couple things.
Cool. Go on in there. You can make yourself a persuasion roll. Oh, pretty good. He describes you as his favorite half man. That's it doesn't like half. It tells you right up front. I don't like the half men. They're a sneaky, conniving bunch. But you know, I'm not racist or anything. But you know, most of your lot aren't worth the ground that they walk on. Blah 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 blah. But I like you for whatever random reason. And I'll give you a deal. You get everything. You can sell all your stuff at 45% of the actual value, as opposed to the usual 10% halfling, probably at stolen value, that you'd normally get hit with.
I mean, I don't blame him. I don't trust those little people either.
Nor do I. You cost me 150 gold there, Jacob. And my breastplate. Really, you cost me 350 gold, Jacob.
I didn't know such
And I'll
thing.
come collecting, you bastard.
Yeah, so should I just like list off the things I want to?
No, honestly, if you could do the math, and I trust you to do the math honestly on your side, you sell what you're going to get instead of getting 55% or 50%. Sorry, you're getting 45%.
Well, I also don't know what exactly you'd price for. Was it the small wood shield I picked up and the falchion sword?
You have to look
So
it
the
up.
wiki.dot link in general chat that I posted. If you click on that, you can go to other gear there, and it'll tell you, and it'll right on there. DND5e wiki.com, adventure gear. I posted up. See
Yeah,
it?
it doesn't say weapons on here at all.
No, but this is just adventure gear. But the same page has got weapons on it.
So,
Well, there's no falchion.
no. I found the page that you're talking about. You didn't post that link, so it's not on there. Your falchion sword, there is no falchion sword. Simple martial. So, falchion. I guess scimitar. Maybe there's no falchion sword on here. The scimitar is 25 gold. I always take them because they're worth the most, but yeah, there's no falchion sword. Small wooden shield. There's just shields. Shields are 10 gold.
So on the page that I gave you, if you click home and you go under items, there's armor and shields. I can post the armor and shields for you if it helps. I'll put that in general chat too. And so right there. So you want to buy specific sorts of stuff. Shield, and Nathan's right. It's just shield now. It's armor class of 2, 10 gold. Yeah.
I'm also right about the falchion sword. There's no falchion sword.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting you're wrong. I'm just saying for everyone's benefit, if they go to that page and they can go under items, it's got all the gear they want, including weapons or whatever else. I don't have falchion, but they've got scimitars. They've got
Yeah, scimitars what I'd say is probably the closest to.
yeah. Well, falchion was supposed to basically be a two-handed scimitar back in the day. That's what it was in the previous version. But in 5e, where we've dumbed everything down to super simple, and quite honestly, I don't even get the value. Like the total advantage of having like a scimitar, for instance, was it had higher
High
crit
crit,
range.
yeah.
I don't know why you would ever use a scimitar, say, over rapier,
No,
which
it
does
is
more damage.
objectively worse. Scimitar is actually dog shit. It's one of the worst swords in the game, but it's worth the most.
Because they took out all of the crit advantages. So.
Yeah. So it's like objectively worse than most of the swords, but it's worth way more, like double than most of the swords. So it's I take them all the time to sell them, but I never use them because they're shit. But yeah, so check it. So 35 gold for those two. Times 45 or 0.45.
Like, what is it? We're just saying Falchion is the same price as a Scimitar.
There's no.
Did I say falchion? I said falchion, right? That's an item I gave you that dropped.
Yeah.
You can compare it to like a greatsword. It's a two-handed weapon, and it should compare to similar pricing.
Worth more.
Also, what was the percentage again?
50 gold. 45%.
Yeah, okay.
60
It's just-
times 0.45. 27 gold.
Its value is volume in metal, basically, right? So, and I didn't specifically look at this list because falchion was always in the game for me, so I didn't know it had been removed. So, not to add confusion.
Yeah, okay. I'll do the calculations if you just want to go over somebody else.
Yeah, Nathan. By the way, you collected a bunch of like body parts and
Alchemy
reagents.
parts.
And stuff,
I was
didn't you?
just looking at that actually.
Yeah, and so some of these things you got, like I randomized things,
Yeah,
but
there's nothing even on here about.
yeah, so I'll tell you that you have, depending on negotiation, and this isn't where your negotiation skill will probably advantage you, between 25 and 50 gold worth of parts that are worth stuff. So if you want to sell what you've
I do.
collected over time, yeah. So I'll let you make a, we'll say the difference is 30 plus 1d20 in gold is what you get. You can just add the 30 plus 1d20.
Okay.
So who's next here? We've got
fucking one.
Yeah, there you go, 31 gold. Sucks. Sova, what are you up to?
Let's see. I kind of want to just go down to the barracks, put some stuff away.
Yep. Yeah. City guard.
Can I move all the way?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. So you just check into the barracks. You could store some of your stuff. Your stuff's safe there. Like I said, you're fairly well respected in town. Also, you get a discount. You don't get an approved value for selling stuff. You still get 50%, but you get a 5% discount of everything you buy from the store.
Nice.
So, just the the first responder. We all love first responders. Oh my goodness, they beat all the black children in the street, but that's okay.
Not just in the street, but so actually, what do I have anyway? Can I deposit my money I have?
Deposit.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I mean, put it in my chest, I guess. So.
That's a
yeah,
horrible
you can
idea.
carry it. You can carry it with you. I'm not particularly worried about the weight of. I mean, when you get to thousands of gold, we'll have a conversation. But for hundreds of gold, it's not even worth worrying about. You'll carry it with you.
Okay. Well, I guess in the meantime, I would just go down to the docks and get a shift or something.
Okay, you fill a shift, no problem. You have stuff you want to sell. Or you're just gonna keep everything you've picked up along the way.
I'm just gonna keep, yeah.
Okay. That gives us Kusa.
I'm gonna obviously go to the Mercenaries Guild.
Okay.
Not sure where we put it.
Neither do I. But you'll collect 12 gold to go to the Mercenaries Guild. I think it was one of these larger buildings somewhere along like here or something. Anyway, I don't remember. Maybe right at the front of town, something like that. Anyway, you go to the Mercenaries Guild. You collect your. You don't have a residence or anything there. Basically, you slum it. You pay. You sleep at inns. With the ladies of the night.
Yes. I'll go to the Mercenary Guild and just check to see if there's any new jobs posted.
Yep, there is several new jobs. So bodyguarding, most commonly is bodyguarding. Travel half a day's out of town and escort this guy into town, that kind of stuff, right? Or escort someone from here to somewhere else. A lot of that kind of stuff. Stand watch over something. Sometimes Mercenaries Guild gets tasked for like extra stuff for guard duties for specific events or dignitaries or parades, that kind of stuff. So you can definitely pick up your fairly typical 2 to 3 gold a day. Stuff outside town that's higher risk would be 5 gold a day, as you're aware. So so you just go back to work. Is that the plan then? Just grind it out. Okay, today you just on guard duty, so it's shit jobs, but it pays, right? So
Yeah.
no big deal. which wraps us back around to Benescus and Vexus.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're tired. You guys are exhausted. I mean, these other
Well,
guys are
everyone's
exhausted.
Yeah. We're
Walked
just...
back into town, but 2 of them went straight back to work. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Well, their work's pretty boring. They make a few gold.
They're going to be
I
making
have some bigger
constitution
marks.
checks to finish their shifts tonight. Right? Because
Yeah.
Kusa didn't get a good sleep, and neither did Sova, right?
No, I got a full rest because of my
Just Kusa.
trance.
So Sova and Kelsier didn't get
Ah,
sleep.
so it's gonna be a long night for you, bro. Long night.
Well, I'll go to the local bar, I guess, fill up my water skins and drink some water, and then get some food.
Cool. Kelsier, by the way, you can consider yourself fully rested. You know, going forward, you'll have lots of time to rest.
So
all kinds of
did he
sleep.
tell anybody where he was going?
Nope.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I just wanted to like
save you.
go back home and like visit my
But you stole
my fellow
You're
friends.
committing,
That was not
like,
very thought of.
awful crimes.
check in with your own church you've robbed. Yeah.
Good plan, bro.
But how did they know?
Can I go to the alchemy?
They
So
sent
you,
you
by
to
the way,
job.
you find out how they know because the guy you met at the docks, they picked up, beat the shit out of, and he's in the cell next to you because of you. That was their response. Is that everybody involved for this thing going missing got a boot fucking, including you, by the way. You got thumped pretty good here. But we'll get back around to that. This is part of the story. This was anticipated, by the way. I already planned all this in. Don't stress. It'll sort itself out. The equilibrium will come out.
I just sped up the process.
Yeah, and this was going to happen. It was going to be entertaining. I was wondering if like the party was going to stick together or not, because then it would have been a whole encounter, and instead this way I don't have to do the whole encounter. The whole party would been like, why the heck were we attacked? And the whole party would have got shit kicked in order to like basically capture you and trade you off specifically, right? So this worked out for the best. Yeah. So anyway, Vexus and Benescus.
We go to the
you guys
bar,
are-
buy fucking steaks, which are 5 silver each, and then go to bed.
Okay, get some rest. Steaks are 5 silver?
Yeah. I'll buy it.
Ball.
Wait, actually,
Ball or high rolling. Take
how
my-
much does some
That's rough.
how much does some like 1.5 centimeter in diameter string cost? Like strong string.
Well, so when it's a centimeter and a half in diameter,
Yeah.
it's not string anymore, it's rope.
Okay.
yeah.
Then centimeter and a half diameter rope. Then.
So
So
go to
if
your
you look up
adventure
the
shop,
adventure-
look at rope.
yeah.
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 Oh.
Check your own
Adventure
stuff.
gear, rope.
Okay.
Rope sells for so is it hemp or silk? Like hemp.
I don't. Can he afford silk?
He can. He's noble, but why do you have it? Where'd you get it from?
I don't have it. I was gonna buy some.
Oh, it's 1 gold for 50 feet.
Oh, well, like I only need like 2 feet or like 1.5 feet.
Then cut it. Buy 50 feet and start cutting it. But
So
it's
what you
1
do
gold.
is-
It's cheap as shit. Actually, I'm gonna buy some rope too. I already have some.
You cut
I
your rope
also
in
have
half.
some.
You cut your 100 feet of rope in half. You sell 50 feet to some random dude on the street and go buy a steak with the money.
Well, how much silver is a gold?
I think it's 10-to-1 ratio, is it not? Everything's
Yeah.
10-to-1, 10-to-1, 10-to-1 all the way up.
Yeah, and skip Ethereum or whatever the fuck it's called.
Or Electrum.
Electrum. Yeah, it's just a waste of. So silk rope is way lighter. It's half as heavy. But it's worth fucking 10 times as much. So, I'd say just buy hemp rope. It's 10 pounds as opposed to 5. 50 feet.
Okay.
Can you carry 10 pounds?
Easy.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
a 2-person tent is 2 gold. I'm gonna buy a tent as well. A tent
That would-
and 2 vials.
That would help because if someone's trying to get into your tent, like rather than
No,
like
I'm
like
taking
a
the
sword
alarm
attack,
spell next time too. I'm so sleep in
Yeah.
trees, but I'm taking the alarm spell next level.
Cool. There you guys
Okay.
go.
I want to also. Actually, never mind. Never mind. It's okay. Never mind.
Oh yeah. So do you guys make any effort to like reconnect with the party or have a chat with anybody or anything like that, or just kind of start going back to living your lives?
Well, I'm gonna go sleep.
I know you sleep. It's the next day. No problem. Everyone slept. Sova, you need to make a Constitution check.
Okay.
You're very tired.
So he gets exhaustion or no?
Well, it could get exhausted. He's likely to get exhaustion, but he's gonna make the Constitution check. So you fail. Basically, one of your buddies, you wake up to one of your buddies slapping you. You've basically fell asleep on the job, just like the golden no-no. The guy doesn't say nothing because he's a buddy of yours because you're liked, but he's like, "Don't do that again." Pretty much. This is the kind of thing that could cost you your job. So that's the no-no for what it's worth. Okay. Normally you wouldn't have to make a Constitution check to stay up at night, but given that you got no sleep the night before, double whammy, just to give you a heads up, you're exhausted. And so anyway, you barely finish your shift, you are fatigued, you go back to the barracks and you sleep for 12 hours. You're dog tired. So you're at the barracks. Boom. Kusa, what you up to, man?
After taking that job, I guess I'll try to make an effort to touch base with everyone that I was just like on a contract with. Also, how much did that bodyguard job pay for the night?
Yeah, so you're 2 to 3 gold a day is your average. So we can just split it 2.5. Every time we do a job, it's 2.5. You have other jobs, just what it's worth, because you got other contacts. You can put groups together and get paid a bonus for managing a team. So there are some jobs that you can take on where if you have people that would come work with you as a team and you manage them and you put it together, they'll be like 25 gold for this, but it's a 4 or 5 man job kind of a thing. So for what it's worth, you could do a 4 or 5 man job and split 25 gold however you choose.
Okay, I'll go try to find everyone with that purpose to put together a team for.
A 25 gold job.
Yeah.
So the easiest person to find, so you know where Sova is because you did tell you worked at the barracks. You know that Kelsier went to church, this particular church all the time. Probably, I'm gonna guess, right? There's not secrets. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know Beneskis because he's a noble in town. And Vexus, if you find Vexus, you find Beneskis. Ugly, you have no idea how to find the guy. Probably drunk in a ditch somewhere. But there's not a lot of half.
People,
Not a lot of half people running around. So he shouldn't be too hard for you to track down, but could be a little bit more complicated to find him.
I'll go find Sova first.
Okay, Sova's easy to find. He's sleeping at the barracks. And the guys at the barracks say, "Do you want us to wake him?"
No, leave him a message though.
Okay. So you leave a note to say what? Come find me somewhere?
Where
are you staying? You're staying in the Red Lake District at a brothel? Are you staying at a highfalutin quality inn? Where are you staying?
Probably at. I'll just say the inn at the. Wait, where?
I think this was the
The
Mercenaries Guild.
slums.
Right, we got you in the wrong
Okay.
spot.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that was the Mercenaries Guild. This is like a commercial strip, right? So there's like a hotel along here. You're probably staying in some sort of hotel type building. You don't live full time in town, right? You're more of a, you're here for a day, you're gone for 5. You're here for 2 days, you're gone. You know what I mean?
I'll just say that I'm staying like a hotel over here. Tell him.
Yep.
To,
Yeah. Come find you. Okay. So there's a note waiting for him. Then what?
Okay, so if I'm over here, then I'll go look for Ben because he's a noble. He shouldn't be too hard to find.
He lives in here. Doesn't he have a house around here
Yeah,
somewhere?
you can see it. It's marked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ben's
I'm
house.
moving the fucking thing. No. How did I do this before? Hold control, I think it was.
Oh yeah, Ben's house right here.
Alt.
I'll go.
Yeah, there we go.
This is his house right here. So you go to Beneskis's?
Yep.
It's literally labeled Ben's house. Oh yeah, right there. Perfect. So there is Ben. Ben is at Ben's house. Right? Correct?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I've invited Vexus over.
Yeah, Vex is there all the time anyway. You guys are chilling. Chilling like
Yeah.
a villain. Kusa shows up. Yo, want to work like a mercenary dog?
What's the pay?
I want to ask him. Yeah.
Well, what's the pay? It's 25 gold for Kusa, so you do the split, man. What's the pay for Beneskis and the
For
value for
just us three?
If it's a 5-man job and I only get those 2, then they'll both get 10 gold a day.
And you
Wait, is
take
25 a
5.
day or? Is
Oh
it...
wait, 7 gold a day. Fuck.
Do,
Wait,
No,
no, 8.
because then you get the majority. I'm not taking that.
do the 3 of you want to do a 5-man job? I guess that's the real question.
As a fucking
what's the job?
level 2 wizard, no, I don't.
Okay, I'll say if I can get 2 other people, it'll be like 5 gold.
5
each.
gold for a mercenary job. I'm actually not taking that. I'm good.
A day.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll pass as well.
There you go. Not a good enough job. They basically tell you, come back with a better job.
Yeah.
And they have. They come, by the way. There are jobs that you've seen pay like 50, 100, 200 gold. Maybe that's more the scale that they should get at. Right? And then usually they say, full party, quote unquote.
Yeah. My current job is finding Uglet and getting reparations for the damage he caused me.
Yeah. So there you go. Would you hire Kusa to help you find Uglet?
No, I wouldn't. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it myself.
Okay. Do you tell Kusa that? Your current job? Because he was looking, he's about to go looking
I'm
for.
not telling him shit. Tell him
Okay.
nothing.
Okay. No problem. No problem. So, anyway, a couple days goes by. You guys can't find Uglet, quite honestly. By the way, Uglet, have you done your selling, etc., etc.?
Yeah, do you want me to list it off or just put like the calculations in?
No, but how much gold did you get? Just ballparkish.
If you have calculations, then yeah, you might as well put them in.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, put the calculations in. That sounds good. 59, so we'll call it 60 at 45% basically. Oh yeah, 26. So there you go. That's gold, comma, 59 silver, 5 copper. That's how that works, right? 26 gold, 59 silver, and 5 copper.
Yeah,
Well, if that's
that's
just
correct.
gold he's working with, then yeah. It would be 5 silver,
So-
wouldn't it?
No. 26
It's-
gold
it's-
at 10th. Yeah, no, that's correct.
Yeah, tenths, right?
One's
So it's 26
tenths.
gold, 5 silver,
95 copper.
95 copper.
Yeah,
Copper's in the hundreds.
that's true. That's true. Copper's in the hundreds? I know that there is a scale. Doesn't see on here.
10 copper makes a silver.
Copper usually is hundreds. I think, is it all hundreds or is it all
I thought it
tens?
was all tens.
We'll get to it anyway. Whatever. You'll figure it out.
So add nine silver. What the fuck?
We'll figure it out at some point. But you can record that. That's fine. Short version here. A couple of days go by. Nobody's seen hide nor hair Uglet. By the way, Uglet, you can, are you saving up for any gear?
Not really. I just sold a bunch of stuff.
Oh, cool. All right. You don't need anything then?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Actually, I'd just like to buy one more water skin.
Yep. Have at her. Get another water skin. No problem.
Alright.
You have actually been collecting some stuff the last couple of days, and we'll kind of cover that off in a bit. But there's some extra money available for you, but we'll get around to it in a bit.
Like a pack rat.
Like a pack rat.
Playing tabletop there, eh, Julian? In prison?
Well, I'm just looking at it at one of my decks.
You have more than one dick.
You have more than one deck.
Yeah, dude, I have like.
Okay,
20.
so no one's seen hide nor hair of Kelsier for a few days. Sova, you guys run across. No Uglet. No Kelsier.
I'm gonna consult my
I do
criminal
push-ups and
underbelly.
sit-ups every day in prison.
Yeah, and they come in there as soon as you start doing push-ups and sit and beat the fuck out of you.
What?
Throw you rotten, moldy bread, and tell you to lick the rainwater as it runs in from the crack in the window or the crack in the wall. Yeah.
I curse at them in undercom.
An undercommon.
And they come
Alright.
back in and beat the fuck out of you and teach you how to use undercommon properly.
I'll consult my criminal network and try to find Uglet.
Okay. Interesting enough, your criminal network says you come back, and not only they tell you they haven't seen Uglet, strangely enough, but they'll be reaching out around him. But they do tell you about your friend Kelsier. Say they're in trouble with the temple.
I'll ask if they can get him a message.
Get Kelsier a message?
Yeah.
They're like, no.
There's no way. Okay, so rainwater drips down there, so it must be a crack. I don't know.
Yeah, they're basically like, he's in a deep hole in the bottom of the temple.
Okay, so I'll ask them if they have any mercenaries that they're willing to let me hire, or people, thieves, mercenaries, something like that.
Yeah,
I
they do. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the going rate per person?
3 depends on the risk of the mission, but
What's the risk
3 to
of what?
5 gold a day for sort of a first level person.
Okay, what about like a third level person?
25 gold a day.
Okay. Let's look into the coffers here. I'll buy 2 third level people or higher, 2 third level and 1 first level for 55 gold.
Okay.
So, and
by the way,
what?
Kusa, you're going to see a listing on the mercenary board for some high level party
He's not third
coming
level.
together.
I'm not hiring him.
Doesn't matter. It's on the board. Like this very advanced skill set, advanced adventuring skill set. It would get listed on the mercenary board, right? Unless you're saying this is a secret mission.
It's a criminal network.
Oh, you're going to do your criminal network. I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to hire mercenaries. I got you. I understand.
Sure.
That.
Actually,
yes.
I can do mercenary guild. It's the same thing. I just need people. Well, we're not doing something very legal, so I don't think the mercenaries guild would be the right place.
What's the mission?
I'm gonna break into the fucking Temple of Shar.
Okay. Yeah, let's think about how to go about that. Definitely, I would run that past the Thieves Guild because the ramifications will be from the Thieves Guild. Their advice is.
I'm not talking Thieves Guild. I'm talking criminal network, like real criminals. The Thieves Guild have honor codes and their own little laws. I'm talking just like lawless.
Well, there are
brutes.
people who are loosely affiliated with the Thieves Guild. All of this stuff runs through the network. The guild itself, and to be guild members, there's a code of honor, etc. But it's honor amongst thieves here, right? So
Yeah.
Mercenaries Guild, probably Kusa would know guys who do off-book work. Stuff that doesn't get, this kind of stuff would not get listed to the guild. And your Thieves Guild guys, your contacts, equally would know guys who do off-book work. Sova routinely does that kind of stuff a little bit no different than Kusa. It's available. So anyway, there's a network. You have a network of people. But you basically want to put together a couple of third-level guys.
I already took the 55 gold out. But yeah, 2 third level, 1 first level guy.
And then you're gonna go attack the Temple of Shar and break Kelsier out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also helping in this endeavor.
I need experience. So
High
honestly,
risk.
I know it's high risk. I don't really care.
Do you invite Kusa and Sova?
Fuck it, sure. Why not?
So, do you go, Kusa?
Yes.
Jeremy. Oh god.
Yes, I do.
You're
I'll-
So this isn't like the night fight where I knew the stats of the person we're fighting. This could 100% just kill us all. But at this point, we're wasting so much fucking time. I just want to do something, so I'm just gonna fucking do it.
Do it. Sova, are you in for this? Is he
Ginger,
there?
I want my gem back.
Gren's
We
gone.
have to kill them all.
What the fuck?
Kelsier.
You're not getting your fucking gem back.
Red McKee? What?
That's
Red
Graham.
McKee? Oh.
He's typing.
Sova,
Oh, he
I
crashed.
just randomly
That's
crashed.
fine.
it's a crash.
You thought to admit.
Well, this gives you
Surprise.
time to prepare what we're gonna do. So.
So the idea here is break in and get your friend out. Essentially, that's the mission.
Right,
That's
no,
it.
I'm fucking stealing shit too. I'm down 350 gold in my mind. I need to make some money.
You're gonna rob the Temple of Shar.
I'm gonna rob the Temple of Shar. I'm gonna kill them if I have to, and I'm getting
So
Kelsier back.
This is so getting Kelsier back out entirely achievable. Most people are not going to want to help you rob the Temple of Shar. This is a bad idea.
Yeah, well, I need some people that are down for that shit then.
Yeah, 55 gold, not enough to hire guys that are down for that.
I'm down for that.
I'll add it back
That's
to
two of
my
us.
list then.
But ask us to help you. I'm sure Kusa, Sova, maybe you can talk them into it. You probably could use every ounce of help you could get. You might want to reach out to Uglet.
No. Well,
What do you mean? You can use him like.
finding
No, send him in there, make him go
so
rabid
now
and
just
start
all of a
biting
sudden
people.
Find him? It makes no sense.
I'm just
I spent
saying
3
you
days
could.
looking for him and I couldn't find him. So how can I
I know.
all of a sudden at will find him now? It makes no sense.
I'm not suggesting you will. I'm just saying you might want to wait until you do find him.
No,
That's
I'm
all
not gonna
saying.
bother.
So
So
Sova,
what time is?
There we go. We're gonna attack the Temple of Shar.
do
Is
you
this
want?
like a government building?
No,
not
it's a
government.
temple.
It's a temple. It's Julian's temple.
Actually, can I even attack? I have to look at my
Alignment.
yeah.
They kidnapped Julian. He's in a jail cell beneath the temple.
That's why I didn't want to fight back, because there are no
How
people.
high risk
But
is
No,
this?
now I
you're
don't
an
like them
idiot.
anymore.
And I'm not even doing this for you. I'm doing this for money.
Very high risk.
Oh, very, very, very high. Like we're probably all gonna die.
Let's see. Can I?
Wait, Ben, do you have like guards at your house or something?
I don't know. I might be able to resource that.
Or
but-
because Sova's okay, I'm gonna start thinking now and actually not just charge in. Graham, go to the guard barracks and tell them that the Temple of Shar kidnapped somebody with an unfair trial, or no trial at all, and they're holding them captive in the underbelly of the Temple of Shar.
People don't mess with the affairs of the Temple of Shar in large part.
All right.
Like,
Well,
most of the guards are like,
for-
it doesn't have to go on in the streets. We don't deal with it. There's a mutual understanding that
Okay,
you know,
I guess I
they-
join.
they
All right.
police. They
Because
police.
I need to fight back against the corrupt temple. Or something.
yeah. So
Well, look-
so
The Temple of Shar police the Thieves Guild in many ways, as you guys are already all aware, right? And so there's a symbiotic relationship. If we don't mess with them, they don't mess with us in large part, unless you have to,
well,
right? And
soon
they
there
don't
won't
really
be
have.
a Temple of Shar. I'm gonna burn the fucking thing down.
Okay, it's on.
All right.
Okay, you guys better get yourself all geared up.
Yeah. All right.
You go at night? Do you go during the day?
Night.
Do you go in the
We
middle of
we
a
go at
certain
night.
middle
Wait,
of when all the
does-
followers are there? You realize this is the Temple of Darkness, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cover that off for you.
Yeah,
So they meet at night.
that's fine. That's perfect.
Actually,
Kill
I'm not
more of
gonna
them.
go.
Hey,
I
Sova, you
don't want
pussy.
to die, so
All right, fine.
I'll meet up if you guys come out alive.
No, I have no respect for you anymore. You and Ugly are dead to me. So,
does my house have any guards or no?
Your house has guards, sure.
Are they devoted soldiers to my family?
So they protect the grounds, and yes, they would escort you if you needed at certain places. They're not. I mean, keep in mind the whole reason you have a relationship with Vexus specifically is so that you don't have to engage your family in this kind of stuff. Just remember this. This is your character.
This is true. This is true. But I'm not engaging my family in something if I'm just using the guards, and they're gonna die probably anyways.
To attack the Temple of Shar. Hey,
Yeah.
family, all of our lifelong guards died last night on a raid at the Temple of Shar.
no.
Well,
Either they
they've
live
paid.
and Ben lives, or they die and Ben dies, most likely. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't
So I'm
really-
not gonna go back to my family. And guards, I think they make an oath saying like, I saw this in Game of Thrones, so that's why I'm bringing it up now. But they only like make an oath saying like they will give their lives for you to like protect you and blah blah blah, like all this.
Like
whole thing.
This is
bodyguards.
houses and families as opposed to hired guards.
Yeah.
Totally
Mm.
different.
So
No.
okay, so there's one drunk fucking person on the street that would join us.
If you
For
raid the
gold.
Temple of Shar, so if your goal is to break Kelsier out, if that's your strict goal, this is totally achievable inside the realm. If you want to raid the Temple of Shar, kill, loot, and pillage, even if you're successful, the damage of this afterwards will be long lasting.
Oh, they
Okay.
won't know it's us. No survivors.
witnesses will be-
Yeah, what the fuck? You think I'm gonna leave people alive? Like, how is breaking into their deepest and most secure spot in their entire temple easier than just taking some shit on the way and doing it?
The heat score. So I'm just talking stealthy sneak in, sneak out, minimal collateral damage, low risk. Raid the whole place is go through every single room, knock everything over.
Oh no.
you
I mean, we walk in there, and
Yeah.
if we see shit that's valuable, we're stealing it.
Okay. Again, I was like, no, you're gonna knock the entire temple over in every single room, which means you're gonna go into the high priest's chambers for starters, because that's where most
Well,
of
it
the
sounds
value
yeah, it
is.
sounds valuable. I wouldn't mind doing that.
And the high priest will fuck you up. He will fuck the entire party up.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, no problem.
I
We will
I
see.
need some
Can't there
drunkards.
be like a different method to get Julian out instead
Well,
of
So,
just raiding?
what is the building made out of?
Wait,
Is it entirely like bricks?
I
Nathan.
will
What's up, Jeremy?
So you get a rough layout of the building that looks quite like this.
That's like a tiny square.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the pews. My bad.
That's okay.
I'll show you. I'll show you 1 second here. How do I do this?
Jeremy, what's up? What are you saying?
How do you-
I have +7 to my stealth my stealth skill. So if you want me to try to like sneak down there while you like distract them and try to fucking steal shit,
So,
I'm down for that.
I have a bunch of poison. If they have some kind of like sermon ceremony at nighttime, we can sneak in now during the day, when they're sleeping, poison all of their ceremonial drinks, and then kill them all, and then walk in after when they're all dead, and take their shit.
That is really smart, actually, because they like drink some weird shit. Like they like drink blood and shit, right?
Oh, maybe, I don't know. They're fucking weirdos, right, Julian?
It's a
What?
dark temple, right? So
On fucking tabletop still, you little bastard.
They do sacrifices and stuff. Yeah.
Do they eat period blood cookies?
Yeah, like, do they eat? Do they drink shit?
My faith in the Church of Shar is better than theirs. I should just be able to pray to the deity.
Pray to
to just
Shar.
fight them or not.
You stole
Yeah.
from him, Jeremy. Or Julian. You stole from him. Some like crazy magical gem. Maybe that was Shar that you stole.
Maybe the gem needs help. Whoever needs to help me.
Maybe the
Could use the
gem
gem.
is Shar, and you just stole it. You stole him.
Just trying to draw this. You guys have an ability to get access to this and see this space, and so you have. Oops, that's the wrong way. Undo. Shit. How do I
What the fuck?
hide areas?
The Shadow Heart on the tenets of Shar. They topple corrupt organizations.
Corrupt organization.
Like there have got to be people in the town that'll help us. I'm willing to dump like the majority of my gold into getting a party.
You can hire thieves. The way to go through this is the Thieves Guild. It's just this is a one-way ticket. Is all I really want to cover off for you guys. That's really the reality of this.
Yeah, so it's one way in. We'll pay for it, and then we'll use the money we get on the inside to pay our way out of it. Two-way ticket.
The odds of this going well are far worse than the odds of it going badly.
Nick,
But we'll cover it off.
why don't I just like sneak in and steal?
What
Julian?
level's that? Because I don't really want Julian. I want items, bro. I need money. Julian,
Just find
you
a-
played that with
Oh
like
my God.
20% efficiency. Getting caught was stupid, and now I'm gonna risk my fucking life to get in there for nothing. That's dumb. I need something out of it.
It was too late. I couldn't reload my save.
Does Julian still have a gem?
No wait, they took his gem and all of his shit. He has a loincloth. You're even listening. He has no gear.
Well,
He's in
I
a
mean,
jail
it's just
cell with nothing.
He doesn't have anything stashed.
No, he has no spells. He has no items.
You guys see
he's
this
in a
now?
jail cell. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the front entry is down here. You've been in this temple. This is the worship room. You can see it connects. So you know A, you know B, you know D, which is sort of an inside courtyard with a statue there of Shar, and then a worship room that you can go into. So you see all that? A, B, C, D, E.
E is
Yep.
the worship room.
Pardon me?
So E is the worship room.
E is the worship room.
And
Yeah.
north is nothing. It's just like a. Is there a room or a doorway up north, or is it
There's
just-
walls. I don't know if I've done enough that you guys can see the walls, but if you go up here, let me see if I can see what you see. I don't know how to get the player view. There's a way to do player view.
You see like half a staircase or something like that.
Yeah, it looks like a tower or staircase.
Yeah, so you come in. I'll try to see if I can reveal a bit more, maybe to give you guys a polygon reveal. see if I can do this a bit better.
I just like do I know what the outside perimeter looks like? Because this is pretty tiny.
Yeah, this is like half.
So I don't really trust the Thieves Guild. I just want like the criminal network, just criminals, people that just fucking.
Nobody wants to mess with Shar. Shar are the criminals. Most of these guys, this is the most, I mean, we talked about this before. This is the most powerful bad dudes in town. That's that was like literally set out at the gate, which I was like, okay, so you're gonna go hit the most powerful bad guys in town, which is kind of cool. Listen, that's ballsy. That's definitely
They're not
listen,
supposed to be
balls.
bad guys, are they? Typical Shar.
They worship.
They murder
death.
people for rituals and stuff.
Yeah, but it's like they're not criminals. Besides sacrifices and they're still.
Besides murdering people.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's like the most
Julian, are
boring
you
crime.
are you lawful good? Like, what is your character? Because that is usually with
Well,
your.
he can't be good because he's a fucking.
I'm gonna kind of describe this real quick for you guys. Okay, you can
Yeah,
stand
like
outside the
neutral.
building. You can stand outside the building. There's an outer side gated courtyard, which I'm not going to draw in, but there's a courtyard. Anyone can wander in there. It's just open to the public. Okay, so this is the front of the building. Okay,
So ping,
there's
use your ping,
there's a
'cause
sign
I
here.
I can't see what you're doing.
Pinging. I'm pinging. I was
You
pinging.
are? You're not to me.
Yeah, on A. I'm pinging on A.
There you go. Now I can.
Okay.
Red? Are you red?
Someone else is pinging on.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Your
anyway,
pings
that's
don't
my
show.
ping.
Yeah. You don't have any
My-
pings.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't see my? I see other people pinging, but
Also
nobody
really
else.
slow too.
You don't see my
I'm
brownish
green.
ping.
No. You
Okay,
don't
anyway,
have ping.
So A front entry. They'll put signs up there. They'll put open this day from this time. Da 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 da. When it's open at night. By the way, people worship in the darkness at night. Okay. This is the front entry. There's a courtyard. The rest of the building is sort of a castle type building. It's a good size. Okay. The outside of the building, I will draw that actually because I can reveal that. So let's reveal the outside courtyard so you can get a sense of the scale and size.
That's more what I wanted was just to see.
So from the front courtyard, I'm going to draw
outside perimeter.
here to here. Polygon reveal.
All right. So Jeremy, you want to sneak in by yourself with your 7 sneak skill and break out Julian.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
One second here, I did that wrong. I'm just learning how to do this, so my bad, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, you just get polygon
So
reveal.
while you're in there,
There to
I'll
there.
break in and look for like I don't know, like chalices
To
or
there.
daggers or something worth something.
Also, I hope you know I am not wearing armor into this. I'm wearing civilian clothes.
Yeah. No, I'm wearing dark clothes and a mask too. Or a
Yeah,
hood or
so-
something.
Would my AC be like 10?
With no armor, it's 10 plus your dexterity.
Oh, okay, so 13.
Yeah, 13. Same as mine, I think. Or mine might be 12. I think it's actually 12. No, mine's fucking 11 AC to start. Oh, I have mage armor. Actually, I can cast mage armor on you.
But yeah,
It lasts for hours. Not mage hand. Mage armor.
And is it like +4?
No, plus so plus 3. 13 plus dex. So you'd have 16 AC and not be wearing armor. For 8 hours, so
Okay.
it's tons of...
So that'll just be my normal armor, except I don't have any stealth nerfs.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's convenient. Yeah, so you'd have no stealth debuffs and 16 AC. You sneak in
So,
and
I-
get Julian.
Just for what it's worth, this structure that you see sort of on the far left here, it's not labeled. It's actually not there. That's open area. This left area, this little piece. I can't ping it. I'll cover it. Actually, is what I'll do. Maybe let's go hide area. This little structure that I just hid here doesn't exist on the left. Yeah, it's a stack of something that's further on the back side of the tower. So that's all open courtyard side. You could walk around the outside of this, but there's the front of the building that you can see from the street. There's a couple of gates. Oops, I did that wrong. Reveal areas. There's a couple of gates right up front, kind of a deal. And yeah, there you go. So where this way is. So there you go. So when you walk in, you'll walk into A. You'll walk up the steps into the B area. That middle area is basically dead plants and other things of death, dead things that they dump in there. Sacrifices, basically, but just light, small not major sacrifices, light sacrifices.
Not people.
Yeah, they don't do people there. That's just like things of death. You come every night. You come to church. You bring dead flowers. You bring dead that gets dumped there. Then, yeah, this which I can't ping. I don't. You guys can't see my ping, can you? I'm pinging the statue. Can you
No.
see that? Really? Nobody can see that?
No.
Sad. Okay. Anyway, I'm pinging the statue. So the statue. Essentially, some people sometimes leave gold, other offerings there, and then they peel off to the right and they worship in here. Okay.
Nathan, let's go take all the gold and
And
save.
you shouldn't go, because if
No?
someone sees you, you're fucked. Or if someone sees me, they're not gonna know who I am, most likely.
So you
I
guys
have
get-
disguise. I have disguise self though. I'll just do that
You
before
actually
I go in.
disguise self?
Yeah, I picked that.
No, then do both of us. Disguise both of us.
I don't know if I'm.
Oh,
able
I
to.
have it
Hold on.
too. Wait, I can disguise all of us.
So there are, for your guys' benefit, there are multiple guards and multiple priests that work here.
Yeah.
The time to go is either during the day, early morning, dusk. It's off. It's open frequently, but the worshiping's all done at night. So the most number of people that are going to be here are at night. So if you're gonna sneak in and try to wander around and blend into a crowd and then peel off and do some sneaky shit,
Nighttime.
maybe at night's easier
Yeah.
because there's more people. If you're going to be fighting people, combat, blazing gory, blah 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 blah, right? Then middle of the day, high noon probably is the best time. You
So-
tell me what your strategy is.
So if it's a big church or whatever, do I know what the high priest looks like?
Yes.
All right, then we'll go in daytime, and I'll fucking walk in looking like the high priest.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're trying to look like him and just wander around a little bit.
We'll just walk past the guards. So if he's asleep in his quarters and it's probably pretty private.
So
not
you can
many
look
people.
different, but I don't know that disguise self makes you look like somebody else, does it?
You can choose anything you want to look
Yourself,
like.
your clothing, your armor, everything you on your body, and yourself, you can change. So
Yeah.
I'll give myself robes, like high priest robes, and make my face look like the high priest. Not touch anybody, and walk through.
Changes wrought by this spell failed to hold up against physical inspection.
Yeah, so
Okay.
don't touch anybody.
For example, if you use a spell to add a hat to your outfit, but you can choose what your hat looks like. It doesn't say you can choose to mirror somebody else's image.
Yeah.
You can
You make
Look what it says.
yourself, including
your clothing.
everything that's on your body, look different.
Yes. Different, I accept that. So look, I just give you an example of specificity here, though, right? You can't change your body type, so you must adapt form that is the same basic
Humanoid.
arrangement of limbs, arms. Yeah, okay. To the extent the illusion is up to you, the changes wrought by this spell fail. Okay.
Or I'll turn
you could
all
look-
my skin black and my armor pitch black.
You
and
could
I'll walk in the
you
nighttime.
could look somewhat like the guy. I mean, you could get a close proximity that probably would fool a stranger, but not fool its closest friends.
I'll go at nighttime. I'll turn everything pitch black. I'll walk in normally, and then when I'm inside, I'll turn everything pitch black. I'll turn my clothes pitch black, my skin pitch black, and I'll walk like that up through the holes.
Yeah. So the strategy is a sneaky strategy, or it's a
Well, it's sneaking
It's
it
a-
until someone catches me, then it's bloody.
combat. This place is going to descend on you. You're
That's,
going to wake up
that's
multiple
fine.
people.
I'm not planning on being in direct combat very long myself, anyways. But yeah, it's why I want to bring some people. If I
Okay.
could just walk in and have like a buffer or some like.
Well, so your guys are good enough to say, if you wanted help, for instance, from your thieves guys, they're good enough to say, we can get you in a back door, and basically, if you can sort of knock or incapacitate the guard out, we could get you to Kelsier to free him, if that's your goal. But that's totally different than raid the church. That's two different things to me, and that's what I'm trying to draw the distinction
You know,
between.
I know.
One's
I understand that.
Yeah, one's a much higher
But
level
I
complexity.
don't really care about getting Kelsier. He made a horrible decision walking in there, and I get nothing from saving him. I'm not very motivated to just go in there, risk my life and my reputation to save somebody who pretty much got themselves into this problem.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I know it is, but that's not what I'm doing. So if you want to go in there and save him, by all means go for it. You know, fine, fuck the Church of Shar. I'll go to a different place. I'll go somewhere else that's easier to rob.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I was about to get at. This is if the objective is to rob a place, your guy would know there's better places to rob. I guess that's really what I'm trying to drive
But
at.
if it's the biggest place in town and it has
Well, you know,
other
when
reasons.
you're 12th or 15th level, you could rob this place.
Mostly I was doing it here because as a bonus, as a side, I could get Julian out, but if it's that difficult, I don't really give a shit then. I'll just leave him there.
My caution is about robbing the place. You probably could get him out.
Yeah,
In
no,
fact,
I understand that, but I don't want to get him out. I don't really care. He'll get out eventually anyways. You already said you have a plan to get him out, so I'll leave him there. I'll get out.
I do have a plan to get him out. Rot. That's basically it. Okay, after about 5 days, you finally have a guy comes back to you says, I found your guy.
No, I'm not sticking around for 5 days.
No,
I
I'm
have
talking
shit to
about
do.
Ugly. You've already been
Oh,
3
okay.
days. Yeah.
To
So
Ugly,
you got a guy
just
comes
specify
back to you,
that.
and he says, found your guy.
Comes back? What?
Yeah.
Oh, about Uglit.
After 5 days, you have a guy comes back to you says,
Okay,
I found
I'm like-
your guy, Uglit, that you're looking
Okay,
for. I
that
got him.
makes more sense. Sure, he has him?
Well, I know where he is.
Okay, where is he?
He said, meet me here at night. It's the side gate. It's like one of the gates to the city.
Okay.
Meet me here at night, and I'll show you.
Who is it?
It's one of your thief contacts. And he said, bring friends.
Okay.
So do you contact other people and try to put a package together?
Yeah, I'll bring Ben. Bring Kusa.
Sova?
No, I'm not bringing Sova.
Screw Sova. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. Even if he suggested bring lots of friends?
Well, if it's something that's out of our range, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I'll go to the gate and hear him out with these two.
Okay. So, who all do you bring?
These three.
Okay, Vexus, Kusa, and Benascus. Again, my suggestion is grab everybody you can. Sova will be around. He would be available for you. You might want to bring him.
Yeah, he also would leave us if we're attacking Church of Shar. So he's not very, like, consistent.
Well, maybe he'd help you in another circumstance, though.
Fine, he can come, whatever. If you really
Drag
need
him
that for
along.
the plot.
What's that?
We'll make
If you
him
need it for the
come.
plot, then I guess you can bring him, but I don't want him.
He's a distrust issue. He hurt his feelings. Okay, poor Uglit, who hasn't played for a bit. He's been a busy guy. And it's clear to you guys as you're all sitting here by the side gate, right near where actually Kelsier is, interestingly enough. The south gate, I should have said, not side gate. Well, we'll do side gate, that's fine. Same diff. Right near this gate. You're all hanging out here. So your guy sets you up. You sit on the top of the wall. And sure enough, coming, sort of hopping into town with an unnatural amount of energy and way faster than you've seen him previously. Okay? Yeah, case in point, you know Uglit, you've adventured with them. He normally has 25 mood. This guy's hopping so fast, you can tell his extra step, he's far closer to a 30-foot move or a 35-foot move. No problem. So, scoots along, skips through the gate, and he's got a bunch of little stuff on him. Got a bag of stuff, got some gear, some weapons, this and that. Looks like he's been off adventuring, making bank. Guy's got a thing. So, your guy says, there's your guy right there. Wish you the best of luck. And then he fades into the darkness. So, you watch Uglit scoot through this little man gate right below basically where your party's sitting right now. And you observe him enter the city from the outside. Like I said, got a backpack over top of his shoulder. He's scurrying along. What do? Do you confront him? Do you follow him? He's fast,
So
by the way.
we're on the gate, or is he already? Is he past
Yeah,
us?
it's your guys basically got you up. You're kind of one story up, spying over the gate as he approaches from the distance, and he's coming to this gate. And your guy says he comes to this gate every night, and he scoots off, and and if you follow him, you'll get a good sense of where he's going. But this has been his pattern. He comes in here every night, and he's up to something.
Well, if he comes every
Right?
night, then let's just come back next night and actually set a proper trap up, because this is late
Oh
as
yeah,
shit
sure.
and he's already through.
You could have totally set a trap up tonight. There's no like this. You could have said this guy comes to the gate every night. Here you go.
Okay,
So-
yeah, so we'll wait, I guess, around the
Yeah.
gate.
Yeah.
When we see him coming towards the gate, I'll cast Unseen Servant and have it kind of just sit at the gate entrance and trip him when he walks by.
Okay, so that gate is slightly raised. So keep in mind, there's open fields and grasslands and stuff before, but the side gate he scoots around. There's basically a path that leads up to it, a narrow-ish path that leads up to it, that he scoots along, and you're going to. I'm just going to get this here. So he's got to count the squares. 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. 30 by 30 at least. Okay, just gotta fix my map real quick. Unfortunately, I spent all this time doing my maps correctly, and of course they all got deleted, so makes me sad in my heart, but that's okay.
You
Nobody
saved
cares.
them, or I don't
Yep.
understand. Then how is
Yeah.
that possible? That they got deleted?
Exactly. I don't know. I actually don't know. Very frustrating. Makes me sad in my heart. That's like I said. Okay, so that's that. Here we go. Set this to map layer, advanced. Just gonna get this little gate set up here for you guys. Layer, map layer. So let's see if I got this working properly now. We'll drag you guys over to this. Okay, put your characters on here. Kelsier's gonna have to unfortunately sit this one out for now, and I'm sorry for that. And probably because I'm gonna wrap this up around 9. Won't get back to you tonight, bro. Apologize, but I do have a plan. Totally. I mean, it's part of the story, right? You robbed from the church, you get smacked around a little bit, but it'll sort itself out. Does that work?
Yeah.
I think they
Cool.
should just kill him. If I was a church and they stole something that expensive, I'd just kill him.
Yeah,
why they
but
imprison
you'll see.
Ben, move your guy.
He's a valuable sacrifice.
He's a good sacrifice. Yeah, see, there you go. There's some realistic thinking.
Cool. So,
No,
Uglit,
Jeremy, get off the wall. Why are you on the wall? When you can't easily get down, and if he...
Uglit around? Uglit.
Jacob. Sylvie, you as well. Move your character.
Okay, you guys can set yourself up. Uglit, you're coming up to the gates. By the way, you've been making bank. Just to let you know, you've got a little thing going. You've been making bank. You've been basically, once this guy was like, "Oh, screw you, 45% weapons, blah blah blah." You got a little side gig going. We'll talk about it afterwards. But you found a little spot. There's a little bit of work to get to it, but all kinds of stuff that you can collect from there. Been making bank. Just getting out of town. It's buried treasure. Yeah, that's what we're
Sova,
gonna
move
call
your
it.
character. You're in the middle of the fucking road. When he walks up, he'll just see you. There's 2
Oh, I already
Uglets.
put you on here. Okay, I deleted the second Uglit.
No, Sova, move your... Graham. Ginger. There you go.
Okay, so Kus is back there. Benuscus, Vexus, correct? You're all hiding, basically?
Pretty much.
Okay. So by the time Ugly gets to here, he'll be able to see Benuscus. Do you want Benuscus to move?
Well, I was gonna have an unseen servant sit somewhere around here.
Okay.
And just trip him when he walks by.
Let me see if I can. Can you use an unseen servant to trip somebody?
It can't attack, but I could have it hold, like, pull a string line or something, like have it so there's like 2 doorways.
Oh,
here,
yeah.
right?
So you kind of use them to set up a trap. You throw a thing down there. So what opportunity would you say would be reasonable for Uglit to detect your trap?
So the servant itself is invisible, but the string or rope, I guess you could probably see. Like I just have a rope lying across the ground, all like flat, so it's easy to get over. And then when he's just about to walk over it, I'll have the servant pull the rope tight.
There's your unseen servant right here.
Is that a monkey?
You can move him. I'll let you move him.
Okay.
Yeah, edit. I've just got to figure out how to do that. Just give me 2 seconds here.
Yeah. All right. Why are you so far back, Jeremy? Like, why are you over there?
Boner.
No, that's stupid.
I have a bow. Shoot.
Yeah, but that's
shoot,
stupid.
pew,
We,
pew.
when he
It's
walks
okay.
through his trip,
Yeah.
we can run over and grapple him.
I'll move him for you. I can. I'm not sure why I can't get him to you. I'm just trying to see if I can unload him into here. Oops, I can't.
It's okay. Well, he's not doing a very big task.
Oh, handout PDF folder.
You're not helping
character.
over there, Jeremy, at all. You'll do nothing over there. He'll be tripped
Okay.
in here. You can't even see him.
Fine.
Well, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. There you go. That's better. Is when
That
he
a good
trips,
spot
we'll
for
let
unseen
him
servant?
pin him down.
You happy with this guy?
Either
Okay.
side.
Yeah, okay. Uglet wanders up. Do. This guy pulls a string. Doesn't matter which side. He goes the opposite side. Pulls a rope. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Uglet gets a perception check to see a rope laying on the ground. I would guess that'd be fair.
He'd probably see the rope. Yeah.
Well, he gets a perception. He might not. He's busy. Go ahead, and make a perception check, Uglet. Did you just roll?
He did.
Okay. 15.
Yeah.
You see a rope on the ground. It seems pretty benign. It's attached to something on this side. Is he there? Graham?
No, it's not Graham. It's Jacob.
Oh, Jacob.
Jacob.
Sorry.
He's talking. He's
So-
really quiet.
What do you do?
Jacob, are you muted?
No,
He's super quiet, like whispering quiet.
I don't know. How high are the walls?
You can't jump the walls.
High. Very high. It's specifically designed to stop people from jumping when they're human-sized. You're not.
Okay, and is it like already tightened, or is it just kind of laying like limp?
Flat on the ground.
You're just flat on the ground.
Just a rope lying on the ground.
I guess I'll just step over it.
Yeah, and that would be the normal response. That's
Yeah.
pretty reasonable.
No, he's
You move into
skipping.
here. Yeah, and you could time your unseen servant, no problem. The rope gets pulled up on you. This would be probably a dexterity check to stop you from, or dexterity, I
Yeah,
guess, to
dex.
stop you from.
Dex is fair.
So let's see a dexterity. Okay. I would suggest to you, because in my mind I was thinking a D13 difficulty DC was the number, Nate. I should have probably said something ahead of time. Does that seem reasonable to you?
Yeah.
This would be a
he
normal
would.
save versus a lower level kind of spell type thing. So the rope gets pulled up on you. It almost trips you. I'd say it basically forces you 5 feet forward as you kind of like hop, hop, hop kind of a thing. But you don't stumble. You're not flat-footed. Everybody can click on their character and roll for initiative. And it doesn't mean we're attacking or combat, but I'm just going to let people take actions in turn basis, right?
I rolled 5 fucking 3 times today. Or 7.
Oh.
Or like.
So I'm just going to do this descending order. It starts with Uglet. Uglet, as best as you can tell, someone's just tried to trip you. It's pretty obvious. The rope got pulled taut right as you were over top of it. You know, you stumbled, but you didn't fall flat on your face, which would have sucked. And I would have taken an action. We would have been prone, right? So I would have taken an action way for you to get up or something. But you're not prone. What do you do?
I guess I'll just pull out my scimitars and walk up a little bit.
Pull out your scimitars and walk up a bit. There you go. You see all your friends.
Oh, buddies! How's it going? I haven't seen you for a while.
And there you go. You come out. You're like, hey guys, what's up? Kusa.
Well, I guess we didn't say it beforehand. We probably should have had ready actions. But whatever.
You can't ready out of combat. Typically.
Yeah, but it's like you're preparing a trap. Someone walks into the trap, and then you're just like caught off guard that they walked into your trap.
Well, you're not really caught off guard. I mean, you were trying to trip him. He didn't trip and stumbled past it. And everyone gets to act. And so, like, and I would have disadvantaged him. Like, the trap was the moment for you to, like, trip him legitimately, right? You would have all been able to swarm him while he was prone, basically. Right?
Yeah.
That would have been a disadvantage.
He
And so,
still would have started first, and he could have gotten up and ran away. And
yeah.
easy.
Anyway, we're at Kusa. What do you do?
I just go like, hey, what's up? How are you?
Okay, no problem. That gets us to Sova. What do you do?
You just skipped your fucking turn. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
What am I gonna
Do
do?
the exact
Fucking
same thing
Yes, push him.
Jeremy does.
Grapple him. Just like stop him.
Benescus.
Oh my gosh, Ben. No, don't go in, Ben. Is your fucking wizard?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Yeah,
the
I'm not go-
guys with the fucking HP and million armor.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm going to actually let me see the distance on this. 1 second, sorry.
It's 10 feet, Ben.
Okay, I'm going to move here.
Yeah.
And then am I do I feel threatened right now?
No, just oh my god.
No, you feel threatening. You feel threatening, but you don't feel threatened.
Okay, then I'm just gonna move here and I'm chilling.
Okay. Vexus, this is your opportunity. Lead the charge.
Well, everyone just fucking.
No, back up,
sold.
Nathan.
I was unaware of the plan.
Yeah, obviously. We're supposed to. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I was also unaware of the plan. I thought we were backing up because, mages and the warriors, but
Yeah, well,
thought
no,
we
no,
just
they
been trying to
sold,
get
and then you
through
didn't even
like
shoot
other-
them. Like, we just wasted 4 attack rolls doing nothing.
Wait, who are you attacking? Ugly?
Yes. Move to here.
Yeah.
And I guess, well, well, I'll confront him, I guess, because I'm not fucking charging him alone.
Yeah.
And I'll ask him, like, why he bit Ben.
Uglet, why did you bite Benascus?
I don't know what you're talking about. When did I bite him?
and then I show the mark on my leg or whatever, wherever I got bitten. I don't know
Your ankle,
exactly.
nibbling your toes.
Was it my ankle? Okay.
Maybe. I'm
And
more
then
of a
say,
thigh
"Look."
guy.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll tell him that he has to come to the temple with us, and they'll cast like or come with us anywhere. Well, I think it's a ritual, detect magic. Detect magic. I don't have it. Ben, do you have
I'm pretty
detect
sure
magic?
you do. I think it's it's not a cantrip, it's a first level spell.
No, it is first level, but it's a ritual, so it's free to cast as ritual.
I do not have it either.
Fuck me. Well,
Anyway, you want him to come to the temple with you and determine if he's cursed? Is that what you're going
yeah,
to
pretty
basically?
much.
So how do you feel about that, Uglet?
Like they're saying I'm cursed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're a fucking rat.
I mean, we already knew that, but we need to figure out if he's cursed, like as a rat man.
So your party is looking out for your welfare. It's the first time. There's genuine concern in their eyes as they say to you, "We think you're cursed, and we want you to come to
Oh,
the
there's
temple."
no concern in my eyes. There's malice. If you are cursed and you're a rat, you owe me 150 fucking gold.
So
You don't even have that much.
what do you do, Uglet?
Yeah, I'll go get myself checked out.
Okay, so he agrees, and you guys all head off to the same temple that cured Benascus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wander on down there. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Get him into the temple. And you're like, hey, we're pretty sure this guy's been cursed. And he's like, I don't think so. I think I'm fine. And the priest comes along and says, okay, it's 150 gold. You want me to cast Remove Curse on him?
No, what the fuck?
You know what the fuck?
I want to cast Detect Magic on him, which is a ritual. It's free to cast if you have it.
50
Costs
gold.
nothing.
I have detect magic, Nathan.
You have
Okay.
you're a what?
Wait,
Check your.
I need to check my character sheet because
Yeah,
I'm not
you
sure
do.
if I have 1 or 2.
I usually
Yeah.
take it. I'm surprised I didn't take it this time.
Yeah, I could cast detect magic on.
Well then cast Detect Magic at the thing.
Okay,
Actually, does that
okay.
even show? I think it should show curses. Curses are magical.
I don't think so, to be honest with you.
If you sense magic in this way, around. You can use your action
Yeah,
to see a
Detect Magic
feint or
works
around
to
any
detect
visible
effects.
creature.
You
or
can tell if PC send effective magic. Oh, but not that they're cursed.
So they'll cast Detect Magic, but you know your character has enough, experience with this that you would know that that wouldn't help this. So the reality is, you have to believe he's cursed or not, and remove it or not. 150 gold.
Okay, well no, I'm not removing it. Oh wait, so if he's a lycanthrope and we cast Remove Curse and he's already infected like that, it still fixes him?
Well, that's your belief.
No, it's not. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna fucking
Uh,
tie him up at nighttime and see if he turns.
Okay.
Jacob, how much gold do you have?
I have no gold left. I spent all of it on Ben, so I can't even if I wanted to. Oh, actually, I have enough.
I got about 60 to my name.
How
Uglet's-
much?
Uglet's got some money.
How much gold do you have, Silva?
I don't think I have that much. I think I only have like 40.
Just check.
I guess.
Okay, yeah, and I have fucking like 24.
I have 155. I could pay for a spell, but I'm not. I already spent 150 gold on Ben. I'm not spending 300 gold on random fucking curses that
No,
he...
we
He's, by the way, Ugly's carrying. You can just tell by looking at his backpack. He's carrying about 80 gold and weapons on him right now in a bag.
weapons.
get him to sell that shit.
I mean, he'd sell it for 40, or in his case, he doesn't quite get full price on it. But he's got a little side gig going,
So
robbing.
his gig is
robbing-
shit. So he should give the things to Ben, and Ben can sell them because he's noble, so he gets a probably better price.
The person who's going to get the best deal, quite honestly, without negotiating, is going to be Sova because he gets a discount for buying and he gets full price when he sells. Full price meaning like half off. Like everyone gets 50% when they sell.
So it's the exact same as Ben or I, or Kusa.
Well, you negotiated, so you're liked, right? But Sova didn't have to negotiate for it. He just gets it.
Okay, well, whatever. Either way, Uglet will fucking... I'll use my rope that I had here to tie you up at the temple. And wait, so is it every night they turn? How the fuck does that work?
We don't know.
He turned...
Do you want to spend the day and do some research on lycanthropy while Uglet's running around town?
Not running around town, but he's tied up in the temple.
Are you willing to let yourself be tied up, Uglet?
Well, I'm not asking.
Not into that.
I'm not into that.
Well, don't knock it till you try it.
They're
So
concerned
no-
about you.
No,
They're not
there's
concerned.
4 of us, and there's 1 half man. I'm pretty sure we can tie him up.
That's what I'm saying.
Good. That's the thing, is he might not be willing, in which case then you're going to have to use force.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking. You guys
That's
need to
fine.
negotiate this. Instead of using force, wouldn't you, if this is guys, you travel with him a bit, wouldn't you try to convince him and say, listen, please, for me, just do this. Convince him, like, let's try this out because we're really concerned about
I'm
you, blah,
telling
blah,
you,
blah.
I will hunt you down for the rest of your life until you pay me 150 gold or die, unless you can prove to me that you're not a fucking rat.
And so what, he just needs to be tied up for one evening and
No. Tied up for an evening, and I'll do some research on fucking lycanthropy.
are you kind of being threatening-ish when you're coming
yeah,
at
no,
him
I'm
like that?
threatening him, for sure.
Okay, make a constitution check, Uglet.
Constitution for a threat? That's not right.
Yeah. I know it's not right. So, you make it, no problem. So, you're threatening, you can tell he's like getting pretty frustrated. He's, containing himself a little bit here.
Oh, Nathan, you know what it is? It might
Yeah, if he
be
turns
when
immediately.
no, when he gets like anger or something like that, he turns because he was chittering, right? He might have been having like a bad dream or something like that, and then turned. And then that's why he had to make a Constitution save because he's trying to like see if he turns right now or not because he's being threatened.
It'll be perfect if
Anyway.
he turns.
Anyway, he doesn't. He's in complete control. And so he's like, so what, you're going to time up for evening, and if he doesn't turn, then you can cut all this bullshit out?
No, I'm tying up for an evening until we can research what's wrong with him, and if one evening is long enough, that's fine. 1 evening or 1 week. 1 week's longest. I'll keep him.
Are you willing to do that, Uglet?
Maybe for a night, not for any longer.
Okay,
than
then
that.
I'll tell him it's for a night.
You're just going to leave him tied up for
Hey,
the week?
If you guys like, can I talk to everyone to convince them to let me stay alone with Uglet for the night?
What the fuck? No.
I have something I
Why?
want to
What?
try. I have something-
He's into rat people, huh?
In Vex's mind, this is like, let's make a 150 GP problem a 300 GP problem.
No, if he's infected, I'm already 150 deep into this. I'm not fucking paying for either one of them. Even if he's cursed, I want my money back, and then he can go on his way.
Oh yeah, you don't.
With
You don't have
interest,
to
5 days of
fucking do
interest.
shit.
10 gold a day. 200 gold, and then I won't kill you. But
Yeah,
anyways,
you don't have to
I'll
do shit. I just want to try
I'll
something.
tell you for 1 night, I'll keep you tied up. And is that acceptable?
Uglet?
Jacob.
For one night. That's
Yeah.
all.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, so where do you guys
Sounds
come
good.
up? You take him to Beneskis'
Ben's,
place?
Ben's
you take
like
him to...
one of the side houses at Ben's place.
Yeah, he's got a little cellar area you can tie him up, and that's fairly safe. So you tie him up, you leave him locked up in this thing. Everyone observes him, someone observes him, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll watch
Um,
him. Take shifts.
Yeah, make a constitution check there, Uglet.
Oh.
Okay. As it turns out, it turns into a rat.
Alright. So
And wanders around and sniffs things, and you can
no,
see
he's
him
a
then.
wanderer. Wait, like a small rat?
He's in. Yeah, he's in a small. Yeah, he's changed his size, and so whatever ropes bindings come off of him when he changed shapeshifts,
Well,
right?
stomp him. Stomp him in. Stomp him dead. I'll cast Firebolt targeting the rat.
Our fellow teammate.
Yeah, look, I don't think the rest of the party's keen on killing this guy. He's contained. He can't escape the room. He's locked. And then if you leave him for long enough, he turns back into a person and no harm, no foul
Rats
because
can
he's locked
fucking
up.
fit through like a half-inch fucking
Yeah, he's a
space.
big rat though. He's an extra big rat. And you guys made sure because you knew the risk was he could turn into a rat thing. So you made sure to make sure you found like I said, the cellar room was safe and good sized, and a good sized rat could not get out of there. So it's not a problem. He's contained.
Leave the room, Nathan. Let him be in there alone.
Okay. Okay.
So there you go. Wakes up the next day. He's got no recollection. In fact, he's just going to argue with you. Honestly, he does not believe he turned into a rat.
So is his gear like ripped or like how does it work? His gear just
Nope.
shrinks with him?
No, actually, it adjusts to him. It shifts to his size in large part.
Okay, so all four of us have now witnessed that he is a rat. Correct?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright.
Some people were sleeping. Some people weren't.
So I'm gonna ask him how he got out of his restraints if he's not a rat.
I fell asleep, woke up. He's out of his constraints.
Exactly. So when you fall asleep, you're a rat because you shrunk out of your restraints.
Pretty good deal as far as he's concerned.
All right, so I'll walk in there. All of us walk in there, and I'll demand 200 gold from Uglet immediately.
He's yeah. I don't know what he's gonna do about that, but yeah. Okay.
What does
You owe
Uglet
me-
say?
You owe me 200 gold.
Sorry, look at that. He's telling me that he needs it.
Oh, you wiped Ben's house is gone. Oh, it's up
I didn't
here
wipe-
now. What's?
I didn't
You
wipe
moved
Ben's
it.
house.
You moved it when you got the characters.
Anyway, so yeah, you owe me 200 gold. Basically, is what he's saying. I paid 150 to cure Benascus.
Plus
mean,
interest.
the
so I'm
sad
gonna
thing
take
is-
money off that gold.
Here's the sad thing, Uglet. Okay, basically the bully of the richest guy in the party is shaking you down, and you're literally the poorest guy.
I'm not shaking
Just saying.
you down, and he's not the poorest guy.
I'm the
either.
poorest guy, actually.
No,
To see you
you're not.
bankrupt, Jacob. Then, you
Then I
can't
will
pay
kill
any
you.
of that back.
I need to take out a loan.
How much
So
gold do
what's-
you have on you?
So you're
I'm gonna tell him to put his fucking swords on the ground.
He's got about 80 GP that he came back to that gate, and he's actually been making about 30 GP a day since
For
he
5
left
days?
hanging out with the party.
Okay. That's not bad.
He does have enough money to cure himself.
Yeah. Well, so
Why
to
doesn't he
cure
do that
himself. No.
Well, he doesn't think he needs curing. That's why.
Okay, so he has
It's a waste of
30
150 gold.
He's 150 gold, like actual gold, plus 80 in items. I'll take
Yeah,
all
he's
of his
been-
gold in items, and
he's been-
that's acceptable.
He's been leaving town collecting gear.
It wouldn't be exactly 200; it'd be a little bit less, but I'll take that, Uglet.
Can I make a threaten roll on Nathan?
I'll kill you too.
Like,
You're
you're
going
trying
to his
to-
house with all of his guards. I will kill you too.
You're trying to threaten him?
In
I'm
my own
threatening him,
house.
saying this motherfucker needs to be cured. He should spend the money on curing himself and then pay him back.
I've already spent the
I
money.
agree.
I don't give a shit if you guys agree. Okay, I'll call.
I don't
I'll call
agree,
Ben's
and my
over.
guards don't
I'll
agree.
call Ben's guards over as well. His house guards.
This is going sideways so fast. Isn't the goal to get Uglet cured? Isn't that
No,
the first
the
priority?
goal is to get paid. Then the goal is to make more money doing quests. I don't care if he's a were-rat. I don't think it's that bad of it. I'm gonna cast an alarm spell at our tree or tent, and if he comes in, I'll just fucking stomp him.
There is a risk. So here's the thing, Uglet. They believe everyone in the party is basically telling you you're a were-rat. So and so you have been making. I'll tell you how afterwards, but you've got a little spot that you've been going to, working hard every night to make a few extra shekels, and you're up. I mean, what was your 26? What was how much was the last loot? 26 something.
Last loot?
26 GP.
Oh, that I sold.
Yeah.
You said 30 a day for 5 days.
I knew it was about that. What was it? 26?
30, you said.
Yeah,
30 for 5
something
days.
like
No, let him answer my question.
What?
He made 26, right? Isn't that something like that?
that.
Oh, when he sold his stuff from our missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, 26 and a half.
26 and a
Okay.
half.
So you got times 5 that. You've times 5 that. And you
Makes no
got about
sense.
80 GP on you. 80 GP worth of stuff that would be sold at your 45% if you wanted. If you sell it.
Sorry, what was the multiplier?
45.
You can take what you had, times 5.
Oh, okay.
And you have currently 80 GP worth of stuff that you can sell for 40 GP. Well, not 40. You'll get 35 out of it or whatever the math works out to. 37, something like that. So what does that give you? How much money does that give you?
Oh, like everything?
Yeah. Is that it in the chat? 45 times 80? Oh no, I'm doing the math on that.
No, it's 36 gold.
How much
for
total
me, for
gold?
him.
How much total gold do you have now?
Oh, like, sorry, just gold in general, like from the whole lootings and all that?
Yeah, including what your 45% of 80 is.
So he gets a great sword and a shield every night, and that's it. 26 gold. That doesn't make sense to me. Like it's
Where's the 80
26 and a
coming
half.
from?
It's
I mean,
that-
I'm
so
just
that you
giving
ju-
an
you just
approximate.
got 80. You were carrying 80 gold this time, but every other night for some reason you got 26 and a half. which is
Well,
an
you'll know
arbitrary
why.
number from our
I just gave you
quest.
times 5 what you'd had before, which is a gift. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Plus, you're getting more proficient at what you've been up to.
Well, yeah, you said 30 before, and then you were like, now it's 26 and a half.
Said he's
which
been
is
getting
50.
about 30 a day since he left the party, which is about 30 a day.
26 and a half. Yeah, it's very specific versus.
This is free money, man. Look at gift horse in the mouth here.
No, I just like a consistency in the mouth.
I'm a consistent gift horse.
Inconsistent gift horse. Okay, Jacob, just go on your calculator.
Holy
and
fuck,
add
how long
it
does it take
up.
to do the
I know,
math?
it's not difficult.
26 times 5 plus 30, 37, right? Fuck. 26.5 times 5.
167.
26. Thank you. He's got 167 gold, at least.
Plus the 80. Plus 80 divided by or times 0.45. 203.
You have sufficient gold to technically cast remove cursor or something. It's an entire waste of money, in your opinion. But your party is insisting basically that you should do it. Or actually, they're not. It's half the party insisting you should do it, and the other half the party is saying, give the money to us because we had to do it. What do you do?
Well, I'll keep my money. I don't see why I have to pay them.
But are you gonna cure yourself or no?
No, it's fine.
We get beat down.
All right, so yeah, he is. So Sova and Kusa need to leave. Get out of here. Not your house. Get out of here. I'm calling Ben's guards over.
I said they're no longer welcome in my
Yeah,
household.
get out.
Why would you do that? Don't be like.
No, I'm being like that because they're opposing us and trying to threaten me. So they need to leave. Kusa and Sova need to leave.
I asked if I could, and I never did. So
Either way, get out of here. You guys both
Bounce.
are opposing me. Out. Off you go.
Off you guys go. By the way, the two of you guys know that Kelsier's in the bottom of this church now. You
We have
told
to
him,
get
right?
him.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't have because we didn't end up.
doing
Yeah,
it,
I was
yeah.
no but Vexus knows. So, and probably Sova knows just because of his contacts at the barracks that there's this dude that's locked up and he hasn't seen Kelsier for days. So he's aware.
Sure. All right.
Similar kinds of networks.
Uglet. 200 gold immediately, or you die. You bit
Normal.
Ben and almost turned him into a rat, and I had to fix it. And
Where is your proof?
4 of us witnessed you turn into a rat. And
So it's interesting because it's only 150 gold to get cured, but they're asking for 200.
Yeah, interest. I spent all of my money almost, but half of what I made or whatever on fucking curing Ben.
They seem upset.
And so
They do.
I don't care if you believe it. I now know for a 100% certainty that you were the one that did this.
Maybe he got bit the same evening and he's been turning it. You don't know.
We killed the rat that killed him. So
This is true. We did do that at the tree.
You killed a rat. You don't know when he got infected, and you don't know if he's the guy that bit you.
well, I do. I wake up. He's gone from the camp. I see everybody else except for him, and he just bit Ben in the leg. Like it's pretty obvious.
It's highly probable. It's likely.
It's pretty
but you don't
beyond
know.
reasonable doubt. In a court of law currently, I'd say Ben could prove that it's Jacob. So 200 gold, or we'll keep you imprisoned. I guess. I won't kill you yet.
Oh,
Where
merciful.
where am I? Am I
You're in
still
Ben's
tied up?
cellar.
You're in my cellar.
We have guards at the house. 2 people. You're probably not going to escape. We've rat-proofed the cellar.
And it was already too enclosed and good enough to be like it's already safe enough where you can't get out either. So
What's the
But
play,
I still
Jacob?
have my stuff.
tough situation
You
you're in
do,
here.
you have your stuff.
You're probably in a situation, honestly, Uglet, where you're being extorted for what little money you got once again by the man.
By the noble, yeah.
I'm actually
already
willing to
hate
work with. So because you have a shitty fucking sell price, we'll sell the items for you and give you all the profit for 3 days.
3 times.
Sure, 3 nights, 3 days, whatever, 3 times.
Oh, but then you could pile up a bunch of stuff, and then that 5% swing alone.
Yeah.
Instead of getting ripped off, you'd get probably a better deal.
Sure. So
Plus,
3
they
times
can
will do it
shop for you at a better deal as well. It's not just the sell price. You actually pay 110%. So everyone rips you off just because you're just picked on for being ugly.
I mean, it's that or you die. So
Being
it's
a
not
were-rat.
a very difficult decision.
He's less convinced he's going to die, though. I'm going to tell you that right
Yeah,
now.
2v1 and I have guards
really care.
like
Yeah.
outside.
If he's convinced or not.
But, yeah, man. It's your call.
I was nice enough to leave you with all your stuff, including your gold, until I could prove that you're a rat. And now that I have, pay up, Jacob. That's what you get for failing your con check, and not agreeing to be tied down. If it was me and I was the one being accused of being a werewolf or whatever, I'd fucking say, yeah, tie me down, 100%. Bet the better
Me too.
bet better than the other group. You were selfish, and wanted to be free, and now this is your consequence.
They're a little bit aggressive there,
Okay, well,
Vexus.
just
took a dark
say,
turn.
Jacob. What is your choice, Jacob?
Well, I like my stuff. I needed to complete quests.
All right.
How about
So
you
you're
give you
you're
a
not gonna hand it over.
percentage of my earnings on missions?
So you're not gonna hand it over.
Okay.
Maybe he could make payments. Maybe he could make like 10
No,
equal
because I don't
payments.
trust him
of-
getting out of here. As soon as he's gone, he's probably gonna scurry off somewhere. We have him now. No, we know he has the money. If he can make payments, he can just make more money and then cure himself later.
That's
He
true.
has an 80 gold side gig going.
They are kind of strong arming you.
We have guards too, Ben. Go get the guards. I'll keep the door
Yeah, I'm
closed.
gonna get the guards real quick. I'm gonna call for the guards to come down to the cellar
Because they're like, why is there a guy locked up in the cellar?
Because he's a fucking were-rat.
because yeah, he's a were-rat. He's my friend. And I went on an expedition with him, and I'm trying to help him, but he doesn't know that he's a were-rat, and I'm trying to save him.
We should
So-
identify this to the Lord and then have him call a priest out and help this poor soul.
No, we shouldn't.
Help him or charge us gold?
No,
for it?
no. So when the guards get down there and they see me, I'm gonna say that he stole 200 gold from me first, using his extra rat stealth, and I need my money back. And then we'll cure him later.
So he's an afflicted person
Who's a thief? Thieves
who
get their
stole
hands cut
200 gold
off.
from you.
Correct.
So, well, that they're not happy about. Because he's a thief, we should call the town guard then. But regardless, if he's an afflicted person, we should turn him into the guard and have him seek aid.
Yeah. So as soon as I get my money, we'll do that. Turn him into the guard. All right. Well, I guess we'll just start attacking him.
The guards are gonna just attack him. They're motivated to solve this. They're
Alright,
looking out
Ugly,
for.
Then
this
they
is
can
your
fuck
ugly.
off,
This
dude.
is your ugly. This is your last chance. Are you gonna give us the gold, or do we have to kill you? Like, because we actually will kill you.
Ben,
Like, I just want you to know
no,
this.
We can hit him to one. When you kill someone, you can choose instead to knock them out. We'll knock him unconscious and just take all of his shit, everything he has, his swords, his armor.
Okay.
Everything.
It's
Fair
not
enough.
conducive to an awesome party experience. I'm going to say that, guys.
That's true.
I know, but-
neither is me losing my entire loot, my first fucking raid because Jacob bit Ben. That also sucks. So I don't really care. I'm still at a loss here.
Isn't it just 150 gold?
It cost me
You
150.
can make that
yeah.
back and like.
Why doesn't the
One
whole
minute.
But he
party
also
just
wasted an
pool
hour
together to
pretty
get
much.
150 gold to cure the guy, and then you guys can make the 150 gold up that you're behind.
Because he has to make it up to pay what he owes.
So, because he tanked for you and he failed to con save, it's all on his expense, out of entirely out of his pocket, as opposed to the party's.
It's
He
not. It's
bit
not
me.
because he tanked. It's because he keeps denying that he's a were-rat, even though
He doesn't
although-
know.
But it's not. It's not.
If four
Very,
of your
like-
people that are
yeah.
trusted on an expedition with you are telling you you're a were-rat, like we know, like you have to get
He
help, and he's
somehow
still denying
blacks
it.
out and slips out of his restraints.
So,
he wakes up
and
in
I agree
random
with all that.
places.
I agree with everything. If you said, if this was just about, hey man, you need to go and pay, get yourself healed, and he's like, I'm not going to pay and get myself healed.
He
Totally.
said that too.
All right. Well, I'm not
So-
being reasoned with. Then I'll fucking shoot him with a firebolt and close the door.
So if you open the door, shoot a fireball, and close the door, open the door, and he's gonna just stand at the door,
Yeah. No.
ready to.
So what's in the
The
room?
first one can catch him off surprise,
Like,
though.
is the cellar bare? It's completely bare.
No, he's got like cellar shit in their shelves and
Like
things
what?
that the food typically. Most of the stuff in cellars is often the cold storage, right? That's what they're.
We're gonna
there for.
kill my family,
No,
Nathan.
no, no.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
saying we
Not
burn,
gonna kill your family.
we fucking throw fire into the room and burn something wood in the room and smoke him out. We'll both cast firebolt targeting different objects and like wooden
But
objects.
just what's the value of attacking him? That's
Because
not going
I-
to achieve anything.
It
for
is
you.
going to achieve something. Either he gets knocked out because we knock him out, or he gives us 200 gold, and then we all move on. It was wasted an hour of our time and all my entire loot from my first expedition. Already.
Uglit, what's your thoughts?
I've made my offer.
Then let's just move along. Then
Percentage
let's
on
just do it.
every mission.
So
Okay.
Ben, your guards are useless. Just fire them.
Yeah.
Let's get new ones. We'll keep them locked in, and let's go get some people that'll help us out, and we'll get 3 or 4 guys.
Well, guards will go in. Like if this guy's stolen from you, and they'll go in and they'll collect money
You
from
just
you.
said
They'll
that
strong
they're.
You just
they're
said that
like,
they're-
oh, should call the guard and get them afflicted.
Because their inclination was to help him. They started out the conversation with, "Hey, this guy's got lycanthropy," and they're like, "Well, then we should call someone to deal with the lycanthropy, right? Like that's their de facto place."
And
then
then
they
I
like
told
said,
him, and
"Oh,
then you
but he
still
stole
said
from
they
me."
still wanted to call the guard first.
Well, then we should report him to the guards.
Yeah,
He's-
exactly.
he's
So fire them
trapped.
because they're fucking useless and don't want to follow orders. Get new guards, and then I'll go hire some fucking mercenary guild people just to go in there for a little bit, beat up Jacob, take his shit, and leave.
Well, their objective isn't to, like, they're not mindless zombies that are going to just kill people for you.
I'm not killing anybody.
Knock
What-
him down, somebody can steal his stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want the guards to go in there and rough him up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. They'll do that. Absolutely, they will do.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, boys, go in there. Get him.
Okay, so you got, what, 4 guards to go in there?
Sure, all of
Sure.
them, as many as
Sure.
we can.
No problem.
Let's
Uh,
keep 2 around the house. But
Uglet, make
4 is probably good.
Okay.
Make a constitution check, Uglet. You're feeling threatened. You fail. Boom. You now go to halfware. You watch the guards go in there and beat on him profusely for minutes, doing no damage at all.
What?
0. 0 damage
Okay,
to
so
him.
while they're in there, I'll cast Firebolt at them too.
Yeah. So and that will work. Firebolt does damage to him, but he will ultimately beat the shit out of all your guards because he takes 0 damage from them.
That makes no sense
So-
to me.
Okay.
Well, I agree. It might make not any sense to you. They take 0 damage from
So
the
he
guards
has
with
a
their weapons.
Okay,
physical immunity and
so
only
we-
magic damages him or something?
Magic does damage him. The physical stuff does 0 damage to him.
That's retarded. This is,
Okay.
He's
We
immune to physical damage?
both cast firebolt into the room then.
Well, tell the guards just to hold him. Grapple him. Keep him
Yeah.
prone.
Okay.
So that they can do. There's a prolonged fight where the Uglet single-handedly takes on your 4 guards for a bit before you realize these guys aren't going to win without some help. But over time, the 6 of you can pile on and pin him down.
And
And
cast Firebolt repeatedly at him until
well,
he's
you don't need to cast
unconscious.
Firebolt. You can literally restrain him at that point and take whatever you wanted if that's your goal. So your guards will help you rob this poor guy. There you go.
Okay. He's completely restrained, and we take every single item that he has,
Yeah.
everything, including his
Armor,
explorer's
weapons.
pack,
Yeah.
everything he
That's what
owns.
happens, Jacob.
Brutal. Okay.
I also I want to take. Actually, never mind. I take it back. Never mind.
Okay, so you rob your fellow party member.
Yep.
This is his choices. He took gold from me, refused to do what's good
When
for the
did I
party.
take gold?
Because I had to spend my entire fucking breastplate that I got The only loot that I got from one of those little dungeon areas, all of it was spent fixing Ben's disease. And honestly, like if he had bitten one of the other two, I'd be like whatever. But it directly cost me 150 gold, and then you wasted like an hour of like our real time. I think we should just done this earlier. Like as soon as he said no, let's just do the combat. But instead of like, talking and talking, just do the combat. And now it's done. Now it's done.
All right,
Jacob.
easy.
Wait, why was Jacob to blame for this?
Because he,
Yeah.
because
Because
I
he
recommended
bit
that
me.
we tie him down.
Ben.
At least tie him down so that Kusa can watch him. Instead, you all three of you, fools in my opinion, were like, oh yeah, no, just let him. So not.
I'm
Julian,
rotting in a prison
Yeah,
cell.
yeah. Well, you are also. You were also
Yeah.
asleep back then. And again,
Nathan.
if we could work cohesively, I'd actually get you out realistically. But I need to make the money back because I have things that I need to buy, and I don't have enough money now because of Jacob directly. So once I get it back, I'll feel content. I feel like you directly cost me 150 gold, and when I get it back, then we're chill.
Which
But-
we now have back.
Yeah, there you go. We'll take the 200 and leave your fucking armor and weapons because I think that I have no use for them anyways. I could pawn them off, but then you'd have nothing, and it kind of.
Nathan, you realize it made no sense for us to agree to tying him up when all he was doing was making noise in his sleep.
Making rat sounds after he got bit by a rat. He's like shivering and like chittering his teeth. It looks weird.
cold.
We were all asleep.
It wasn't
I'm pretty
cold.
sure beside
Everyone else
you
was
and
fine.
Ben.
We
Yeah.
even started a fire. We even started a fire to make him not cold.
So it's not like unreasonable to just say, okay, for one night, stay tied up. If you're good, you're good. Instead, he's like, no, and so say he wasn't a were rat and nothing happens. Fair enough. But because he was, and then because of his actions, Ben got bit, and I had to spend 150 gold. I think it's fair.
Why did you have to spend 100?
Right. Well,
Because-
short version, guards get basically takes 4 guards on pretty impressively. Ultimately, the entire group piles in there. You overcome them. You take your 200 gold that you feel you're entitled to, and you let him go.
Throw him on the street. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Jacob.
So when I'm stripped of all my money, gear,
No. You,
No, not
you
your
have
gear. You kept all your gear. You just took 200 gold
close.
off of you, basically.
Yeah.
Really, they took your 80 GP and weapons, which effectively you had, and your 100, whatever, 160 gold or whatever.
And
Yeah.
if you have a way to make more money, then just do it.
I literally offered you a deal. That
I know
probably
you
would give
didn't.
more in the long run.
What was your deal?
A percentage.
You offered nothing. All you said was, I need my stuff. I need my stuff. And then we're like, okay. And now
I
you
thought
get
it was.
nothing.
I thought he was pretty reasonable. That's anyway. For what it's worth, that doesn't matter. Moving on. I hate it when the party's squabbling. What I want to do is get Kelsier out of the thing, but I got a plan for that. So, short version. Kusa, you have a mission, Mercenaries Guild, that comes up. 400 gold requires a party to go into the sewers and clear out what might be a band of thieves or some sort of animal infestation. It's unclear which.
Into the sewers with Uglet the rat.
Okay, first of all, I'm like standing outside the house still.
Well, Uglet comes
Uh,
out. You can see he doesn't look pretty fucking happy. He's pretty disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I would be pretty irritated.
Can I like take him to the priest and offer to help with his payments? For the payment, I guess.
Can you even afford that? 150? You don't have enough gold.
No, I have 24 gold. I want to try to fucking installments, you know? And then I want to try to talk everyone into it. After,
I mean,
guess
if you talk to
we're
Ugly, I
supposed
mean, he's just been basically thumped. Well, he took down 4 guards, and then 2 more guys, Benuscus and Vexus, all piled in there, and then and basically shook him down for 200
Yeah, but like,
gold.
okay, so say we
You're not
we
there.
tied him up.
Ugly's
No, I'm
Ugly's
not
talking
talking
to
about
Kusa.
Uglet or whatever. I'm just saying, like back a while ago, like so say we had him tied up and he got out of his restraints unwillingly and bit Ben. I'd pay 150 gladly, but it's because he willingly chose to just disregard what I had to say, and then it cost me 150 gold. Like his direct choices cost me that. It wasn't just like an accident.
No, I took control of his character, made him try to sneak around the outside to where it was the most. That's nothing to do with him at all. and make him to pick the easiest potential possible target that he could. The problem was that the guy that was awake was closest to the other two guys, so he went the furthest possible people
Yeah,
possible.
he saw us in a 45-foot tree and climbed it and bit Ben. Yeah, it's unlucky.
Doesn't need to see you. He can
Or
smell you.
Sure. He smells us in a,
Yeah.
in a 45-foot tree and that's unlucky. But again, his direct actions initially cost him 50 gold, so I got it back. Now we're even.
He took 50 extra
I
gold.
did,
Even
yeah.
would have been 150
And
for
you know what?
150.
I was with Ben initially. I would have taken everything he has because he wouldn't listen at all. Again, even after pretty decent proof that he's a rat, and I know for 100% that he is.
Well, anyway, now you know he's a were-rat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sweet.
So, but the good side of this, Graham, if you don't want to change things, is there is a this can be used to your advantage. You you, I'm sure as you're aware, you're immune to
Graham?
some types of damage. Oh, sorry, not Graham. I meant Jacob.
Immune to so that is overpowered. Honestly, it's not even a curse at that point. It's
Maybe I shouldn't have gotten healed, bro. I should have just been immune to physical damage.
No, not you.
Oh.
For someone like Jacob, it's more useful. If you have like if you sleep with other people and shit, you'd end up probably killing them or something.
But you're aware now, and that's the biggest difference for you, by the way, Jake.
Well, he doesn't believe
the awareness. Well, but he's
He
going to
said.
obviously do his own. He didn't because he didn't know about it. He had no knowledge of it. But now he's been confronted with it. He's like, you know what? I have had these weird dreams. I've had this. Like it gets this. This is opportunity for him to confront himself, and now he's peripherally aware. So it gives him more options. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
I think Jacob is now a valuable asset for my sewer raid.
My whole.
His home.
you can get cured if you'd like. You don't have to. There's no pressure from me. There is the potential when you become under duress that you lose control of your shape-shifting ability, which is what's occurred. And it's a constitution check. It happens to be a DC 15 constitution check.
Ability.
So
he
you
can
will
get at will.
you will force change and have less control over your character while you're unaware. But as you become more and more and more aware, this actually gets easier for you. And then the only time you're basically forced to change outside of these failed constitution checks are when there's a full moon. So, and I sent you the whole document. I don't know if you read that entire document I sent you there, Jacob, but there you go. There's an entire document for you to show you what the rules are for it. So,
Yeah, okay.
so I'll let you read it. And before we get to next session, you need to make a decision of whether you want to get cured or not. How's that sound?
I mean, I don't even have enough money to do so.
Well, I mean, money's one issue. There's guys that pile in. There's options there.
I'd chip in, but I'm not paying 150. If we split evenly, I'd split evenly.
Party probably wants you to get fixed because there's a risk that you bite somebody else, right?
Yeah, it's not that bad. Like, full immunity to physical damage is crazy. Actually, I don't even see that on here. I'm reading a page on were rats. I don't see physical immunity, because that is like broken.
So it's there,
I don't see
without a
any-
doubt. It's there.
Special qualities, damage reduction. Wow.
Damage immunities: bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Yeah, right there.
Creature with a special quality represent damage. Wounds heal immediately. Weapons bound. Yeah, so that's. Yeah.
I don't see anything about wounds healing immediately on were rats.
No,
But,
damage reduction.
He's immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from the majority of attacks, the majority of non-magical attacks.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
that's actually
Yeah,
really.
It's got its limitations, but which I'm not entirely discussing because the party hasn't figured it out yet. But certainly, if Sova and Kusa had come after him, some things would have injured him and some things wouldn't have. That would have been an interesting experience.
Yeah, like silver hurts lycanthropes and spells. I think that's about it.
So, can be an advantage. Doesn't always pop. The less he's under duress, the less it's likely that he's going to be challenged with that. So
So he's gonna get healed or no? Jacob, you getting healed?
I don't know finances.
What'd
okay,
you say again? Sorry.
that's next session. I got to wrap it up, guys. It's late. I got to be up early. So
Okay.
I'm. It didn't quite go the way I was hoping it to, which is cool, but we did cover off a whole chunk. We have a big session next time, so we'll try to run a good next Thursday. Are you guys? Is everyone available next week Thursday?
Yeah.
It should be.
Okay.
Should be, yeah.
I'll probably be home early. If we can start early, we should start early, and we'll run quite late. So
Okay.
it's very combat-y. Honestly, I'm going to be frank with you guys. I'll just give you guys a good tip. This is a boon, not a bane, next session. So, and you're going to need every ounce of help you can get next session. So I
don't
think you
we should
guys,
fix him or heal him.
yeah, I think you guys should try to spring Kelsier and drag him on this next mission.
Okay.
So even you can smuggle him out. You can basically get a guy to sneak in and break him out. You can sneak in yourselves and break him out and not pay somebody, but you can get him out of there. And Nathan's got the contacts. Vexus has got the contacts to do that now. Getting him out there and robbing the place, two different things. Getting him out of it is not a problem. Okay. So you can break him out. That's probably the best idea. And then, by the way, you guys can take over the dungeons. Quite frankly, the sewers. But after you go clear the sewers out, in theory, no one's down in the sewers. So whatever our shenanigans you guys want to get up to, there's your opportunity to set a base up, get something going.
Okay.
The next session, you're going to spend the entire session in the sewers.
Sounds good.
So
All right.
you guys should figure your splits out too. What did I say? 450 gold?
400.
400. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was
There you
reading a 3.5 edition lycanthropy page. It was the first one that popped up. It is
Yeah.
a little bit different.
I played it right. I know. I know you don't necessarily know what I'm up to, but I know what I'm up
Yeah,
to.
but like, they're like stomping him and he's like taking no damage. I'm like, what? But and you were right, but that seems really OP. And now that I know it's OP, I don't think we should heal him, honestly. Like, we lock him up each night, or like, but he just shrinks.
Thing is, he's already really short, so we could probably just like stuff him in like a locker, or like in a closed.
A
I don't know.
chest.
Actually,
We-
I don't know.
we could
I'll
bring
address
up
the
a
shrinking
chest.
real quick. When you tie ropes around somebody and they physically change their size, the ropes fall loose. But you
Yeah,
can
but
buy,
we can put him.
you can buy manacles. You can buy manacles, and you can manacle him, and it's irrelevant. The manacles he won't be able to get out of.
What are manacles?
It's basically like, there's old-fashioned handcuffs where there's like two clips that go on either hand, and there's a chain between them.
How would that
So you
not?
can-
So that shrinks with him?
So any worn gear, a restraint's different, but a piece of worn gear, which is what a manacle becomes inherently, and this is a 3.5 rule rather than a 5e, but it applies the same way, changes with them, no different than his clothes change with them. And I was trying to hint at that earlier, by the way, for what it's worth. So anyway, there you go. I'm just telling you, you can manacle him. Based on what you saw in change, you realize you know how to manacle him if you needed to, and you could manacle him. However, the thing is that nighttime comes along, and he's manacled, and someone's gonna have to spend a round unmanacling the guy so that he can fight in combat. So, and
It's okay.
you might want to say, hey, dude, before I manacle you again, sorry about the way shit went down last time, because he might just tell you to go pound soap, given the last time he
Then
let
he
you
can't
walk
come
out
with
of the
us.
room and give him a beat down. So anyway, I'll let you guys figure that out. I'll let you guys negotiate that. But next week Thursday we'll play long. Okay, guys?
Okay.
All right, had fun. Thanks. Sorry, Kelsier, it wasn't much of a night for you. Now we got to figure out the whole were-rat thing. You have some memories, by the way, just Jacob, it's worth sharing. You have some memories. You've been in the sewers. You got some little bit of knowledge there. I mean, it's a dream to you. It was a dream in your head, right?
This is a Tesla Valkyrie.
So there you go. I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yo, Jacob,
So
are you mad that we stole all your gold?
I'm not mad. I'm just very disappointed in you, Nathan.
Disappointed? I thought you'd be proud. You're just like Ty Thompson.
You took all my money.
Yeah, because you Jacob, why didn't you just let us tie you down?
You did.
No. Like back at the forest when we initially thought about it.
Didn't he disappear?
No. So
Yes,
so
yeah.
Kusa saw him get up and walk away, and so it was unlucky. Jeremy rolled a perception check and failed it. He walked away, and there's no control of his character. And my dad chose to attack Ben and myself instead of you guys. So just
Yeah, all
it
the
was
way in a
mix-
tree.
Yeah, it was a mix of a few unfortunate events that ended up making him do what he did. But still, like at the end of the day, if you just let us tie you up, and then Kusa sees you fucking shrink into a rat, he'd be like, okay, like there's a problem here. And you can wake us all up. Instead, you were like, oh yeah, like you know, all three of you guys like were like, besides Julian, I guess, were like, you know, like go fucking sod off, right? So we're like, okay, we went away, and then boom, he fucking just attacked us. So now I have my reparations.
So,
Neutral evil.
If next session we're playing long, where were we playing this round?
Short.
This was a quick game.
Would you say we were playing like mid, B, short, tons?
Yeah, probably short. Probably, I don't know.
This felt like a tons kind of game though.
Yeah, it did.
Just
Oh,
It was
like
good.
a sit in the cell.
Yeah, so Julian, why did you let them take you?
Oh, the whole thing was dumb. Like, I was just like, I'm supposed to be like a devout or whatever follower of the Church of Shar.
Then why'd you
I didn't
steal
even
from
want to steal. I remember I said I want to touch it, and then as soon as I touched it, it possessed me. So I didn't even choose to steal it.
But you
It
chose to
possessed
pick
me
the
and
lock
made me take it.
and like.
Yeah, I wanted to look
If
inside
that was
and
me,
see
I
what it
wouldn't
was.
even have opened it. I would have delivered the package. Like, if you're devout and you're supposed to be like super, like
Yeah, I don't know, I was just-
it,
I guess
that,
I
that
just
is
wanted to
so
check it
unlike
out.
you though.
No, in real
You-
life, no, dude. When I'm given a
No.
contract or a job, I complete my contract to the best of my ability.
No, it's fucking like you just in D&D in general, you identify the object as being worth more than 300 gold.
Yeah,
And
no.
And then also just like fighting them just didn't make any sense because I was supposed to be
no,
a
fighting,
follower.
Yeah, you'd get fucked. You should run away. Like I would have like they have 3-4 like little like goons on you. You just push one away and run for your life. Instead, you just like you let them just like rob. Because now we'll have to go back in there and steal that gem, or just leave it. But like it gave you some cool fucking powers too.
Yeah.
So I kind of like I'd like you to have it back, but now my dad's like, oh, like go in there, it'd be like level like 15 on average to kill them, right? Or to rob them.
Like maybe if I fought, the gem would have helped me. But
Yeah, or like ran because you know it wants to fucking not be taken, right? Like the gem wanted to be with you, but instead you let them just take it. So now I can't rob the place because we could try, but we'd all die, I guess.
well, if I'm escaping, I should be able to like go to the room that they hold all my belongings and just take everything back.
Well, no, because it wasn't with your belongings. Like they wanted that for a reason, right? And they have like hidden rooms, like the whole like it's not gonna be easy to find probably. Like they're not gonna throw it with all your gear. It makes no sense. Which is why originally I was like we should like
Sorry,
rob the place.
I had to join Bobath to call James a faggot.
War soldier.
Playing Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know now. I don't know.
Okay,
Like, what's up? You gotta go to bed?
no, I'm being spammed by the same porn bot that stopped messaging me 2 hours ago.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you're talking to a porn bot too? Let's go.
Yeah, going by the name of Amelia Martin, and she's spamming
Oh.
YouTube links.
Bro,
But they-
me
but-
too.
But the YouTube links will redirect you to some sketchy ass website and steal your account.
Yo, Jacob, for the rats, it's likelihood to infect others high. They like watching people suffer under the curse. Oh my gosh. Oh no, werebore. This is the wrong one. Were rat.
Yeah,
There we
Oh
go.
god.
Likelihood to infect others low. They only give it to members of their gang and kill anyone accidentally infected or rogue members. They have a gang.
Oh, what the fuck?
So
they
so
kill
you
anyone.
might get hunted down by other ironically other were rats, because you're not part of their gang. Interesting. So they're lawful. They're evil though. Lawful evil. So Favorite territory: sewers, cellars, catacombs. So I don't know. So 400
We're
gold to
gonna
go
fight
down
a bunch
there?
of rats or
Well,
something.
I'm thinking so, right? I'm thinking we go in the sewers for a gang of bandits, and it's gonna be rats. And every person that gets bit is gonna have to spend 150 fucking gold.
Nathan,
We're getting 400. What's up?
it restarted its script. It went back to hi. Are you single?
Dude, that's how they work, man. It's a fucking bot. What do you expect?
I expect the same treatment every day.
Roleplay. So where version of they've gotten like when they know. So where 9 out of 10 knows what they are into. Okay. So that's different than what you. Wait, they're afraid of going in closed spaces? Oh, but feel safe when they get there. They're paranoid, see enemies in every shadow. Yeah, I think we can deal with that. So, they don't like to infect people, which is good.
There's probably gonna be like a big rat boss or something.
Yeah, so when we go in there, we should have Jacob go in first. Yeah, we could play tabletop.
Why
Okay.
would you all just become rat men?
Well, I have 2 jobs tomorrow, so I'm
You have
gonna.
2 jobs tomorrow.
Yeah, what if we're all rat
Yeah.
men?
I have my last day at Murray's tomorrow.
Oh, fun. Alright, well, good night, Jeremy.
Good night.
Sleep well, my friend.
I will try.
Yeah, I thought about us all being rats, but then it's like, then you're like uncontrolled. Like, it's easier to have. So, immunity to physical damage is. I don't think that you guys fully can grab. Like, if he fights a. You know. Like, if we go to the. Hold up, I can't fucking join you. My thing's frozen. The fuck? Steam is frozen or something.
I'm joining magic.
No, no.
Why?
It
You're
is
just
wrong
on.
with me.
But we only played one game.
Yeah, it's going on to 10. I didn't really get any sleep last
Wait, Graham,
night.
are you in Kamloops or are you in Soyuz?
I'm in Kamloops right now. I'm driving down to Soyuz tomorrow morning.
Oh, cool. Me too. Why'd you go back?
For exams.
Oh shit! Wait. When did I thought you were done exams.
Nope. So I just had my last exam today at 9 a.m. I've been up since like fucking 2:03 studying.
Oh.
I've been full bag on no sleep, so. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Hope
Alright.
you guys have a good night.
Sleep well, bro.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah,
Jacob, are you-
if it is rats,
Sure.
we have to send Jacob in first.
What if they
All my money.
communicate with them and then he joins their ranks?
Oh yeah.
We
I didn't
shall run
consider
these
that.
sewers.
Going into the
Jacob
sewers
is the rat
kinda
boss.
sketch. He is the rat boss.
I am the big cheese.
So if he's immune, okay, we should buy silver swords before we go in there. Even if it's regular bandits, you're better off using a silver sword than you are a regular, because it affects more things. I think it's a good upgrade. Or I'll buy like a silver dagger or 2.